Team Freeview, welcome to this special edition challenge report. I have with me today Mr. James Ellis himself, a new challenger. Facing Mr. But you don't have
clap yourself, it's a very positive thing to do.
Oh,
yes.
That's good.
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice.
So we've had a round of applause for James, and he applauded himself. He's already off to a good start. So, so today you have bought...
No applause for me?
I don't like
So
it
today you have...
I'm here to destroy you.
That's right. Crush you
I see,
completely.
I see.
I'm actually willing you to win.
The line in the sand has been drawn.
Right.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for combat. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm quite thrown. I don't know how to handle this.
So, James, you are part of a group of wargamers called the
Hampshire Hammerers.
The Hampshire Hammerers. So, hello to the Hampshire Hammerers, and by hello I mean hello, because it's like
No. Please don't. We're a respectable club with a long history of honour in combat.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's because
You just
it's
destroyed
like a play
it.
on
No,
words,
it's
isn't
not
it?
a play on words. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's like a play on
I'll
words.
stick in my mouth.
So it's okay. My humour will grow on you.
Yes.
Like a dose of something unpleasant.
So, right, what we're going to do is you have bought your Harlequins
Yes.
today, representing the Hampshire Hammerers. Obviously, Team Tabletop Tactics is going to crush you utterly, except it probably should have been me representing the team, except it's both, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he is tailored against my list completely.
Oh yeah.
He has tailored,
I've
yeah.
And he has more points than me, I
see.
probably think.
He
Yes.
does. Well, actually, you bought an underpointed list.
Well,
didn't
because
you?
I wanted to give him an advantage, but you know.
Well, we've let you sub in one of our troop masters.
They tagged in.
Yeah, but obviously the troop master is loyal to us, so we'll
Yeah.
probably only roll ones for you.
I will sacrifice him early on.
Yeah.
All right, well, with no further ado, why don't we get into these lists then? You're talking a big game. Let's cover your list first. That's coming up next. Right, folks, let's kick off with Mr. Ellis's list. It is 2,000 points, although it was 1920 points.
Yeah, a little bit.
Before we subbed in our troop master. So he's going to go over his 2,000 point list today. 3 detachments, isn't it?
Yes, 3 detachments.
What have you got?
Well, it's my own personal mask. It's Mask of the Fool's Lament. They have silver masks to represent seeing the faces of their foes' last minutes reflected in them.
Oh, that's really awesome.
That's great. That's
He's
great.
actually got fluff to his
Yeah,
own.
I was about to ask if you had like a Harlequin laugh, but I feel like that's great.
That's actually quite good.
Yeah,
that's
good.
actually like
It's a bit more witch-like.
here.
Change that a little bit. So it's made up of a battalion.
Battalion.
Battalion to you.
And an outrider and a vanguard detachment. So
Very nice.
in the battalion there is 2 shadow seers,
Nice.
armed as normal shuriken and the stave, because why would you take anything else really? I don't think anything else is worth it. A troop master with a Harlequins caress and a shuriken pistol.
Sure.
3 troops, 2 troops, sets of troops with 3 fusion and 3 caress.
Got it.
And 2 swords and shuriken, and then the last set of troops has Harlequins kisses.
Nice.
3 Harlequin kisses and
Cheeky
3
kisses.
fusion as well, and 2 swords for the ablative wounds.
Yeah.
Are you going to sing "Kissed from a Rose"?
Well, no, not yet. Not until I start killing your stuff. And then I have 4 dedicated transports and out of us 4 Star Weavers, because again, they're really, really good. But
Yeah.
too expensive. And they're, oh, by the way, my whole army is Soaring Spite at the moment.
Yeah.
I was debating about breaking up a little bit, but I think Soaring Spite's one of the best anyway.
It is strong. It is strong.
Frozen Heart can be really good. I've had a really good success with
What's
Frozen.
that one doing?
That's the one where you, on a 6, they don't die if you take the last wound.
Oh yeah.
And I had a big unit of Gene Stealers charge 5 troops, like 20 Gene Stealers charge 5 troops, and he killed 2 of them.
So you got very lucky.
I got very, very lucky.
Let's
But
be
then
clear
they came
about
back and just minced the lot. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Over 2 turns, I defeated that quite well.
That's great.
It can work really well if your luck's in. My luck's not always in. And then I've got an Outrider.
Okay.
Again, Soaring Spite, and that has a troop master with a Harlequin's blade and a shuriken pistol.
Yeah.
Just nice and cheap. That's that guy there with a little mini conversion on him.
Nice.
With 3 units of 4 Skyweavers with Zephyr Glaives and Haywire.
Perfect.
Because
Nice.
it's the best unit in the book. In
It's
my
kind
opinion.
of mandatory,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
If you're going, especially if you're going pure Harlequins, you need the anti-tank.
Yeah.
You need the anti-tank.
Now, my only thing I would ask, like you two, is how would you normally run it? Because I'm running in 3 units of 4.
I noticed that.
But I've been recommended
So
to
you
run
run a larger
1
block?
unit of 6 and 2 of 3.
Yeah. You know why?
Because you can use the 3-up invuln.
Well,
on
the
the
stratagem,
larger-
you get
yeah.
more value out of your stratagem.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I've tried it a couple of times. It's never really worked for me.
There is something to be said about, and this is why when I looked at James's list, I was like, that's actually quite interesting. There is something to be said about spreading your threats equally. There is something to be said about that. And the thing is that the Skyweavers are actually quite expensive. So to take 3 units of 6 really cuts into the rest of the army. So I actually don't dislike what you've done with it. I think 3 units of 4 does have a place. I'm curious about how it will work in this game. Obviously, Bone has tailored against you.
Yes, massively.
We already know you're going to lose, don't we?
I feel defeated in my heart.
I mean, the Hampshire Hammerers are about to get hammered.
Yeah.
Am I right?
And I'm probably going
It's hammer time. Oh!
Anyway, so I've got a Vanguard detachment, and that consists of a Troop Master with a fusion pistol and a Caress, 2 Death Jesters, and a Solitaire with Caress Rose.
Love the Solitaire, love the Relic, fantastic.
He needs to pull his weight because you didn't do anything last night, did you? You died. You
Right.
died stupidly.
But he looks very nice, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's a nice model.
I think you've done a
Max.
lovely job with it.
Yeah.
You were saying this was the first army you've ever painted.
Yeah, I went for an
Very
easy
impressive.
army.
Yeah, I
to start
know.
with.
Yeah, Harlequins.
But it's been a labour of love, and I've thoroughly enjoyed them.
Yeah.
They've been so much fun to play.
I love
great work.
Harlequins. I
Yeah.
I just want them to be better. Like I quite like the competitive side of things, and
Yes.
they're just nowhere. I mean,
Yeah.
elements of them are hugely
Yes.
competitive.
Yeah,
Like,
and you often see them added into
Yeah.
Eldari
Yeah.
suits.
And I do. When I do my more competitive list, because I've told you guys, we do ITC League, and we do our own tournaments at the Hampshire Hammers, which are actually really, really popular.
Do
It
you
gets
guys
bigger.
have like a website or Facebook or something? that people can
There
go check
is,
out?
which we'll put a link down below because I can't remember what it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Hopefully.
But if I Google
I've just
Hampshire-
chucked it, so you're going to have to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just like, well, will
There
we?
may or may not be a link in this description, by the
There
way,
will be.
because he might
It's
not
gonna
have sent
do
me the
it.
link.
I will have
Are
eventually.
you going to send me the link?
I will send you the
You're
link.
gonna send me the link.
Yeah, and they do really good. And it's the competitive lists we play there are very competitive. Like they're
Very hardcore.
yeah. I mean, we're
ITC
talking
hardcore.
full immortal Necrons.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Well, you wanted to do a
Long-
Tactica, didn't you?
I did. I would
From Commands,
hopefully.
but,
I will come back one day with a few different armies that I'm working on at the moment and do
Yeah,
some
cool.
tactical with you guys because
Yeah, that'd be cool.
so far it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
But they probably never want to see me again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
You
know.
said it's been a lot of fun, so you're obviously lying. So
Yeah, yeah.
we've been ripping you all day. Might put you in the cave with Sanger.
No,
Yeah.
no, because I don't want to do those bars. Waiting for the scraps.
All right, so look, thank you very much for your list. That makes sense. I am curious to see how the triple unit of 4, because it does save you some points to put into the rest of the army. I know that there's probably going to be an argument out there that one unit should be a unit of 6, and then the other units become units of.
And I think if I was taking Harlequins competitively,
Yeah.
I would drop a Skyweaver and take another couple of bikes
Yeah.
and bring up the units
Yeah.
more and try and reduce costs that way. Maybe even drop a couple of fusion pistols and and then just get more bikes into the list
Yeah.
and try and maximise the amount of bikes.
It just becomes a bike list, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is where Harlequins really fall down, is that ability to hold objectives.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
all right, you can get some relatively cheap characters with the Death Jesters, but with the ability, certainly of Space Marines, to sort of push forward and hem you in.
Which is it's a weird thing to say. You've got like a jetbike army that can be hemmed in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
It's
It's
insane.
such a weird.
It's
thing to
crazy.
say.
I genuinely believe they need to start looking at the Harlequins and either upgrading the damage output on their weapons.
Yeah.
So I think personally that the sword should be AP1,
Yeah.
and they should build it up
Yeah.
from there. And I
Yeah.
think maybe KISS should be flat 3.
Yeah.
And
I
the
think I
Caress
feel
2
like this
damage.
needs to be better. Yeah.
And but again, more AP on each of one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah, to help
So-
punch through that armor. Absolutely.
and even potentially more ability to get more attacks out, and more ability for more rerolls from the Troop Masters, because
The
to
2
reroll
CPs
wound,
for
yeah,
two.
yes, and to have to spend 2 CP just to get
Just to do
reroll
it.
ones in combat.
Yeah.
I think the reroll, if
Street
you go
Master
great
should give
Harlequin,
that flat, really, shouldn't
and I
it?
think if you go great Harlequins, it should be for shooting.
Yeah.
And give them bikes. Harlequin,
Yeah.
like we said before, Harlequin,
Characters
Street
on
Masters.
bikes.
Characters
would
on
be
bikes would be
huge.
so cool
And
as well.
it would
And
also
not
look
OP.
cool.
Yeah.
No, not OP at all. No, not OP.
And
in
the other
place.
thing, her ability to reduce damage on everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. The Shadow Seer's
Currently.
ability to do that would be very, very useful.
And you stick
for
that on a
Harlequin.
bike, pushing up with your bikes. It makes them more interesting.
Yeah,
and
much
actually
more
makes an army
interesting.
this small viable, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
because they would still be elite,
Yeah.
you know, at the current point range, but they would have a whole host of special rules and characters that meaningfully could buff them in different phases of the game. which
And I
would be
think we
really,
were
really
saying, Bone, earlier, that the range on these guys should be increased to 30.
Yeah, I think
good.
36
Yeah,
for
that.
Death Jesters.
Yes, yeah.
Because they just can't compete with any
No,
snipers in the
no.
game currently.
And they're again another cool model.
Yeah, but I really rate them, but I don't
but it's
use
their
them
range.
really as snipers. I use
No.
them to like finish up troop units and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I
which,
barely ever use it. In fact, I normally take one as a warlord and stick him at the back.
Yeah.
And just
to hide.
stick him with the warlord trait to get CPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it. And there's such a waste of them.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah. Because it's not
Yeah.
really what they're designed
No,
to do.
they're supposed to be,
It's
and to be honest, they're supposed to be brutal in combat.
They
as
should.
Well,
Well,
as
this,
well.
like,
It's like a side that should be
Yeah.
minus
Hock.
2 in combat
Hock
and
of death.
D3 damage.
Yeah,
really,
it would be
combat.
there. It would be epic if they could reap what they sowed. But
Yeah.
unfortunately not. Okay, well look, that's the Harlequin list. Let's get on with Mr. Bones' Tower list. He has tailored, of course.
Of course.
That's coming up next. Right, team, it is time to discuss the forces of the greater good.
Yes.
With Mr. Bone.
Yes.
What have you got?
So I am running a battalion today.
Ah,
I'm also-
battalion.
Oh, yes,
Well,
battalion.
battalions.
Yeah, the battalion,
Battalions
yes.
everywhere. I'm also running a vanguard and a spearhead as well. So everyone's talking about me tailoring. You know, I've already reduced my CP significantly, so I think everyone should just take a step back and appreciate what I've done.
For the greater good.
Tailored the list against me.
So in the battalion, I have 2 Fireblades and an Ethereal. 1 Fireblade will be my Warlord. He's going to have the Puretide engram chip, and I am going to use for Unity Devastation today. Very original, I know, but it is a very solid combo for Tau. We then move on to my troops. I've got 2 units of 7 Fire Warriors and 1 of 8.
Nice.
In the fast attack slots, I have 3 units of 5 Pathfinders. No support drones or anything like that in there. I then have 3 dedicated transports, so Devilfish, which we never see. We need some breaches, because it would be really fun to run breaches in Devilfish. We
Yeah.
just don't have the models. We'll do that, and we'll run them as Viola and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
it
So
should
you
be
can
cool.
use hot-blooded, you can get out and shoot twice and stuff, and you can get a semblance of what it used to be like to
Yes.
run Fisher Fury. It's not quite there, but you know, we'll do it for fun one day. We'll add it to Sanger's ever-growing list of stuff that he needs to do. We then go into my Vanguard. So in the Vanguard, I have 1 crisis suit. I have an Enforcer Commander. And he has 3 cyclic ion blasters and ATS. It's just too good not to take. It's incredible. You should be having 2 or 3 in all of your lists if you're playing Tau, in my opinion. It's an incredible unit to have. He is leading up 3 Ghost Keels. So I've changed the loadout on the Ghost Keels a bit today, because I don't really have a lot of... I mean, the way to beat Harlequins, as you know, is like high rate of fire.
Yes.
And actually this list doesn't have a huge high rate of fire, if I'm honest. And I did that because I wasn't tailoring against the list. But you know,
You say that,
choose to believe what you will. But
I believe what I see.
Normally, I would always run these guys with the fusion colliders. I actually think it's the best way to run them. But because I was lacking a little bit, I did take the cyclic iron rakers today, which will be good. But
Don't they have a high rate of fire?
they do.
And how many of those you 3?
Got 3 of those.
So that's 3 units with high rate of fire.
Well, it's only
on
6 shots.
On a tailored down
It's
list.
6 shots.
I'm just
yeah,
saying.
don't worry
I'm
about
just
it.
saying.
Just don't
Controversial.
panic too much about it. They've also got 2 fusion on their shoulders there, and then they've got target lock so they can move and shoot without penalty, and then they've also got a shield generator on there as well.
What invuln does that give? Does it give them an invuln?
Does actually.
It gives them a 4-up invuln. Yeah.
Oh, 4 pinball.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Only
Oh, and then
against
minus 1 to hit.
I believe it's only against shooting, or maybe it's in combat as well. I don't usually use that. I'll double check. They are minus 2 to hit from range.
Oh!
One thing I've actually
That's good news, isn't it?
One thing I've actually forgotten to do is put my stealth drones with them. I'll grab them in a minute. But if you are within 6, it negates that, and obviously if you kill my stealth drones, then that removes that extra -1 as well. So that's cool. Oh, and my Devilfish have gun drones on them. I didn't want to pay for the smart missile systems.
Cool.
So that's pretty cool.
That's not the entirety of your list?
No. Then we go on to the spearhead.
Oh, he's got some more.
So then,
Let me guess, long strike.
No. So you
It's
can't
not Tau Sept?
So I'm not Tau Sept, so I can't.
Not
run
Of
it.
course, sorry.
Yeah. So originally I thought about taking Tau Sept, but that would be tailoring. So I decided that I shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Oh,
So I've got I do have a cold start in there with 4 fusion, so he'll be really good at sniping characters, or getting around your inherent -1 or 2, which is over your whole army. And then I do have 3 hammerheads with the ion cannons on there. Again, a bit of a swingy weapon, but the flat 3 damage is nice. It is D6 shots, and their range is really good too. And that's it. That's the list. And the hammerheads actually have an inherent inbuilt 3 ballistic skill. One of the only units in Tau to have that. So that's pretty cool.
That's very good.
So I do. In all seriousness, though, this will be a tricky one for me.
Because you've got the minuses to hit.
Because you've got the minuses to hit.
Which does help.
And that really hurts Tau. I have tried to take some more Pathfinders to help with that. But again, my Pathfinders are going to be hitting you on 5s if they move 6s, right? Yeah. Sasaya has 1 saving grace, so they have their Markerlight bomb stratagem. Yeah. So it is 2 CP though, right? But if I can drop it somewhere, and everywhere within 6 of that point automatically gets a Markerlight hit.
But to be honest with Tau, you've not really got a huge amount of other things you spend your CP on, really, except the old rerolls.
The old rerolls, uplink Markerlight is 1. If you want to heal your battle suits, you can, for 2 CP, you've got automated repair systems. Neuro Jammer can be quite good as well.
Okay.
So that's another 2 CP, so if you're within 18 inches of my commander, I burn that, and it gives a particular unit a -1 to hit. So with your Haywire and stuff like that, that can be really useful.
You don't want to go with an 18 of his commander.
Which one's his commander?
These are the 2 commander battle suits here.
On both of those?
It's
so you can spend it.
Commander. There's also things like command and control node, but I probably won't use that today, if I'm honest, because I'm not using a Riptide, and actually to spend 1 CP to not fire one of these guys and then pull all that. So there are. The thing is, actually, if you're playing Tau properly, you should be burning 5 CP a turn. They're very, very CP hungry. That's why you generally won't see me leave home without a dual Battalion. That's it. That is the list.
Is it 2000 on the nose?
No,
Okay.
can't remember.
Okay.
I think it's like 1997, so you've already won. Congratulations. We don't even have to play it in pub.
Yeah,
But his list isn't on. His list isn't 2000 on the nose. Though.
No, but I think you've got more points than me.
1998, I think, in the end.
Great.
Okay.
Good year.
Very good year.
Yeah.
Well, there we go then. We have 2 lists, 2 vicious combatants about to throw down. Let's see what the mission is.
I don't know what he's doing.
Being vicious.
Oh, okay, I'm just going to do that.
Excuse me!
Yeah.
Folks, the battlefield is set. The forces of the Harlequins are ready to rock and roll. Grav engines burning behind them. Although I'm not entirely sure that grav engines can actually burn, but
I like to think that they have a really
I imagine there's a shimmer behind them. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So the pulsating grav engines can be heard across the battlefield here. As we pan across the battlefield, we can see that this is an ancient Eldari stone circle with some strange crystal formations in the center of the field here. So we don't know what. Perhaps there's something buried beneath them. Perhaps there are some sort of psychic structure that the Eldari used to cultivate, who knows. But what we do know is that the forces of the Tau are here for the greater goods. They're deployed in force in this spearhead assault deployment. The mission today is Tactical Gambits.
Yes!
Personal favourites of many of us here in the Tabletop Tactics studio.
It's called Strategic Gamble.
It's called, oh yes, Strategic Gamble. Why did I call it Tactical Gambit? That's basically
that was the previous
exactly.
chapter.
That's what happens when you play too many versions. So that is the mission where you've got 3 tactical objectives a turn, Maelstrom objectives. You can see our lovely 6 Maelstrom objectives deployed strewn around the field here. And of those 3 cards, of any cards that you draw, of up to 2 you can discard to redraw 1. And if you do so and you score that 1, you get double the points. You feeling lucky today, James?
No.
Fantastic.
Yes. We'll destroy him. Feel the wrath of the queens. Yes, I'll feel it.
Now there is one problem though, isn't there, James? Well, I don't know if it's a problem. Yeah, other than him. Now you did actually win the roll off to deploy first, which means you do get to choose to go first.
Yes.
Now that could be a problem for Mr. Bone, depending on what he wants to do.
Could be.
I do now have to ask you, Mr. Ellis, do you want to go first today?
Yeah.
He does.
I think I do.
Mr. Bone, do you have a retort to that?
Guests can go first.
You're not going to attempt to seize the initiative.
No.
Folks, it's controversial. Mr. Bone has got some sort of a plan.
Foolishness.
That does mean that the Harlequins get to go first. Let's see what they can do. I do believe that all of that haywire is in range. You must
Yeah,
be
there
a
was
madman, sir.
nothing I could do about that.
Mr. Ellis, we are ready to rock and roll. You must draw 3 Maelstrom cards, sir. We're doing it live because you might want to do a little gamble.
I've got to pick how many I want to do first, don't I? Don't I? Or do I just draw them?
Well, no, you draw them
I
first.
just draw them.
So you draw 3.
You draw 3.
And then if there's 2 in there you don't
I
want,
like
you can
this.
discard them.
You
that
can
was the
discard
old
them.
stuff.
sir.
It's happening. You're missing it.
He's right.
I'm doing it. I'm
Trickery.
ready.
It's trickery and deception.
Oh, oh dear. I don't like the look of that one.
Psychological warfare.
And Scour the Skies, which has
Okay.
potential.
We've got lots of units with the fly keyword there.
Right, I'm going to get rid of those 2.
Right.
Oh, he's gambling!
Oh, he's gambling! It's a big old gamble. Okay. Now
They're
you
not
don't like
fun.
them,
No,
so
I
you're
don't like
discarding them. Okay. So now you're going to redraw a card. Yeah. So now here we go. You're drawing a card now. Come on now.
Come on. Defend objective 2.
That is objective 2. Now that would be
However, that is
worth
a
double.
problem. No,
It has to be achieved in your turn. That's the rules of. That is the
What?
one. Yes.
No,
that's the
yeah,
one.
in the battle
Strategic
round.
No, it has
No.
to be achieved in your turn.
That's
No.
Yeah.
Cheating.
No,
That's ludicrous.
cheating. I don't think I know that's the rules.
Unfortunately, that is. It's one of those weird things, and we kind of go, should we house rule that? But it is a gamble,
It is
and
a-
you have gambled.
You've gambled.
I think we should house rule it now that I should be allowed to do it.
I am happy.
I think it's fair.
Well, okay, fair enough. Well, okay,
Cheating.
so it is cheating. I think
Very much
Bones
cheating.
played a very controversial card there, but you know, when you have to do anything to win, I guess that's how you're going to play.
I am the most whack player. You've ever
Regardless of that, though, however, it is still a valid card,
Yeah.
and that you can score 2 points from it, although
Yes.
you won't get the gamble. So
I
it
won't
is
get
a
the
better
gamble.
draw than what you had, I think.
Definitely a better draw.
Okay, so he's done his cards. We'll come back to him at the end of the movement phase. The movement phase is complete, and sure enough, prismatic blur. The stratagem has been used on this unit of Skyweavers over here. So specifically is 1 blob of 4 here and 1 blob of 4 right there. Meanwhile, over here on this flank, you can see another blob of 4. They are behind this large rock face, mainly out of line of sight of a lot of the Tau guns, but I'm sure Bone will be able to move some things in if he wants to. Meanwhile, we have the Star Weavers. Their grav engines pulsing behind the main spear tip of this Harlequin battle line. The Warlord standing here, looking across the vista to his forces with his shuriken cannon. Very nice Death Jester over there. We do have this objective, and of course we do have... This is one of your troop masters, isn't it?
Yes.
In fact, this is the one that you've subbed in for, with one of our...
I don't trust him.
You don't trust him, so you just let him standing there.
He
holding
can
the
sit there and hold the
objective.
rear objective, and if Bone wants to come and kill him, he's killing his friend.
Big news. Okay, so there we go. He's got that, and currently I don't see a way that Bone's going to be able to deal with him. So that's all but a guaranteed 2 victory points at the end of Bone's turn. So, interesting stuff. I'm assuming there will be a psychic phase because we do have some Shadow Seers out here on foot. We'll come right back in just a moment. There is indeed a psychic phase. We're in it right now. One of these Shadow Seers is casting what, James?
Webway Dance.
Okay.
So that unit bites from that Shadow.
Okay, let's do it.
It is a casting value of 7.
Certainly, sir. Let's do it. Good luck. First roll of the game, bang on. That is 4, 5, 6, 7.
Very nice.
There is no denial available from the Tau Force, so on it goes. Do you have any other powers that you're planning on doing?
Nothing within range currently.
Okay, fair enough. It's shooting phase coming up next. We have a unit of Starweavers here, or Skyweavers even. Now, this unit of 4, 2 of them are actually out of range of the main target he wanted. So they're going to be firing at the Ghost Keel, while the forward 2 will be firing at the middle hammerhead here. So which 2 are you doing first?
Let's do the least likely to do anything ones, the 2 at the Ghost Keel.
Certainly, okay, so 2d6.
shots.
8 shots,
8
respectable.
shots.
Okay, they're hitting here though, unfortunately, on
5s.
5s, because they hit a -2, so they're stealth.
Yeah, I get minuses as well. Ha 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 ha!
Taylor.
5.
It's 5s. He does score one hit. Okay, strength 4. So it will be 5s to wounds. That is a 2. So no, we weren't confident it was going to do much anyway, so it's not the end of the world, but
The range into that middle.
Okay, so 2d6 on the hammerhead, 4 already, 5, 6.
Oh,
Okay.
terrible.
6 shots, does hit on 3s, no issues with this time. Very good. He hits with all of them, so actually that made up for the slightly under average roll there.
Yeah, now.
Okay, now 4s is what he wants, folks.
Well,
Haywire.
6s are what I really want.
6s are absolutely what you want. Do you get? Oh! Now interesting because you actually only get 2 6s, but you don't get any other 1s, 2s, and 3s.
And I'm probably going to leave that currently.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So
That's
that's
got another unit.
2
So
wounds.
Two wounds
That's
at -1.
Right? Okay, so let me roll for those first. Next one I
Mr.
fail
Bone
one.
does lose his first wound,
Wound
and then
down.
it's
One wound
2d3
down.
mortal wounds here. But I don't want to alarm it. Oh. It's only the 2, despite
Right.
rolling the 6s.
And I am going to re-roll one with the CP.
Okay, it's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay,
So
I need to roll 2 dice. No, you've only used one. You've used 2 stratagems, so I need to roll 2 dice.
Also,
to
I
see
need
if you
to
can
roll
get Puretide,
back.
neural
Yeah.
engram
So
chip.
let's see if I steal one. I do not.
He does not.
And I also need to because I forgot my Warlord.
Yes, your Warlord trait. So just do that now. Let's see if you...
I need a 1, 2 points. I get 4s.
No,
That's very
okay,
useful.
fair enough. So we've got 4 wounds down. That's the story of that first unit firing on this hammerhead.
How many wounds got left?
About 30.
30 wounds.
Yeah.
Seems a little bit OP.
Yeah, well, you know.
Was he space
I was tailoring, remember?
Yeah.
We now have this unit of 4, and of course, they're going to try and finish off the targets. They will finish what they started. Okay, right. Oh,
with that roll,
Oh, this is why I was concerned when you said you were using that re-roll. I usually like to save it for the old cannons there. Oh, you're making me very nervous.
I'm making myself
You're
very
making me nervous.
Oh, God.
Hampshire hammerers everywhere are screaming at the screen. James Ellis, what are you doing?
It's a miserable amount of shots.
D6, right? You had 9 there, so put in another 3.
Oh, yeah, I did. I calmed down.
It's D6 now. Everyone calm down.
Everyone calm down.
Everyone
now.
calm down.
Is that what someone who is tailoring against
Why are
would
you
do?
telling him?
Yeah.
I got so flustered then.
Okay, you did get flustered.
I got
Okay,
flustered.
but can you hit? Can you hit? It's not bad.
Oh, it's
not
2
bad,
drops.
folks.
I could
It's
do
not
it.
bad. Okay.
Delicious.
Now, if he rolls that again, that would be pretty handy.
Yeah.
It would be really
It would
handy.
be very handy. It would be
Unfortunate. I've got
That's only 2.
another
that's only
2 mortal
wounds.
wounds.
So
And
2 more
1
wounds,
regular
one
wound.
more.
One
Okay, so the regular wound.
So the regular wound, can I save? I can.
You can, and then 2
then
mortal
two
wounds.
mortal
You
wounds.
can't.
Put me down to 7.
But James,
that was very
that was
bad.
supposed to be your first strike moment.
I know, and it would have got me Scour of the Skies as well.
What?
I'm a little bit sad.
It is a tale of tragedy here for the Harlequins. He has used some CP to do fire and fade, so the Skyweaver unit has jumped back. We'll just roll for the command points. Does he get any back? Okay, Mr. Bone, do you get?
Do I pinch one?
No. Okay, so the reason it's a tale of tragedy is because he has failed first strike. He's got no other guns in range.
Yet.
Exactly. To engage any of the Tau forces. So first strike has eluded him, although he is now halfway towards defending objective 2, which isn't bad. However, Bone seems quietly confident. Some trash talk has been thrown down off camera. Could be a big old problem for James and the Hampshire Hammerers.
It's going to be painful this turn.
Are the Hammerers going to get hammered?
No.
Mr. Bone,
yes.
Drawing your cards, it's turn 1 for the Tau. What do you get? He draws.
A stratagem.
A stratagem, that's
Oh, wow,
interesting.
excellent. So left
Good news, everybody. Really good news. Okay.
Right, should we try that again?
Yes, let's try it again. You draw. Defend objective 4. That's 3. That's 1.
I think 4's in here somewhere from memory.
That is 4. It's right there, folks. I can tell you now that is objective 4. Bring it, says James.
Obviously, I'll be keeping that card. Next one.
All right, secure objective 2. Well, that's the one that James is already holding. He's off to a fantastic start. And then the third, Maelstrom objective. Just doing a cheeky shuffle there.
Actually, make sure I do it right.
He's shuffling if I'm honest.
Here we go. Or
Secure objective 4. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Excellent draw.
Do you want to come over here?
Great. Yes.
Absolutely perfect.
So I'm gambling as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to get rid of. Where is 4? 4's this one?
4 is that one.
So that's 2. That's 4.
Yes.
Right. Well, there's a possibility I might be able to get 2 at some point in the game.
Really?
Probably not. So I'm going to get rid of secure and defend.
Both the 4s? Okay, so you're gambling. He's
I'm
discarding
gambling.
both of those.
They are gone.
He's now
and
redrawing.
The card is, are we ready?
We're all ready. We've been waiting a while.
Assassinate.
Ooh.
For 2 points.
Well, I don't know if you'll be able to kill a character this time. Yeah, no, I don't think so. But, so I don't think you'll get the gamble on it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Interesting. Maybe, really? I'd love to see how you're going to do that.
Cold Star.
Folks, this is how it's going down. The Tau gun line has remained static for, well, I don't want to say the most part, but certainly the tanks have. However, the Ghost Keels have begun to move forwards to bring their deadly weaponry into range. But really, this is the story of the movement phase. The Cold Star, a dish best served colds, 40-inch move right next to your Shadow Seer.
I like it.
Isn't that good?
No.
How are those Hampshire Hammerers feeling now?
They're probably going to disown me.
Yeah, so you did mention off camera that they might ban you from the WhatsApp group.
I think
now.
I'm probably likely to be kicked any minute now with the shirt ripped, just like the ripped out, and they take back the lucky dice.
But so you're planning on using this dice for the saves, are you?
This is the reroll dice of power.
Okay, well, let's see how that works out for you. Do you have something else to say, Mr.
Yeah,
Brown?
so I've used Montcar on him.
Montcar.
So effectively everyone here can advance and shoot as if they haven't moved.
Yep.
So he'll still be hitting on 2s, which is nice.
Oh, that's very
mouth.
Oh, sorry about that. We're in the beginning of the shooting phase, and we do have a stratagem being deployed by Mr. Bone.
By me.
By Bone. It is the orbital Markerlight uplink, I think, I believe. Yes. Going right here.
Yeah.
That will give a nice little 6-inch bubble of Markerlights.
Yes, so I'm re-rolling 1s.
Right, so rolling to get the CP back for Mr. Ellis. Is it a 6 you need or a 5?
I need a 2.
You need a 2.
It's the exact
Oh,
number.
it's a cost, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, of
Correct.
course.
I need a 6. I do not.
It's a
So
1.
I'm down to
Okay.
8 CP now.
Fair enough, down to 8. Do you know what you're firing first, sir? Clearly not.
No.
We'll come right back.
Thank you.
We're opening with the Devilfish. We have the burst cannons and 2 drones opening up against the forward unit of Skyweavers.
Correct.
So, burst cannons. Now, they're on -1 to hit.
Yep.
I may.
Easy.
Why?
Easy. Easy. He's having to think here. Under pressure.
I will play lightning fast reactions on that one.
He's playing lightning fast reactions.
Do I
That's
get the
2
CP
CP.
back?
Does he get any back? A 1 again. No.
Okay, cool.
It's
Do
Mr.
I?
Bone.
I do.
He does.
Thank you very much.
Okay, but they are now
That's nice.
-2 to hit.
Yes. So
They're -2.
That's fine. Okay, so I will be hitting you on 6s.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s.
He
So
gets 2 hits. 2 hits there.
3 to wound.
He gets
It's
1
wound,
wound.
no minus.
What? Oh, it
He
does go
fails,
3.
But you did get your webway dance
Yes. How
off.
much damage is that?
Just the 1. So on a 6
6
he ignores.
Nope.
No, unlucky. First wound
Takes
down
the
on that unit. Opening up with this unit of
Pathfinder.
Pathfinders with their Markerlights onto the second unit of Skyweavers,
Correct.
trying to ignore the additional minus there.
Yeah.
So, one to hits.
I'm already re-rolling one, so I'm just going to re-roll these all at the
Yes,
same
and
time.
you did forget your Sasaya roll.
I did,
from
so
last
I
time.
will not forget that this
Yes.
time.
Do not forget your Sasaya roll.
I won't forget it!
There's already 50 comments saying you forgot your
I
Sasaya
know!
roll.
I'm sorry, everyone! Okay, so...
I'm not sorry at all.
Okay,
So
right,
looking for
what is it?
fives. I do get one. I can re-roll the one anyway, and then I can re-roll one for Sasaya. So I'm
Yes.
going to do those. Cool. So what I've got is I've got 2 Markerlights on
Yes,
that middle
because of
unit
the
there.
stratagem employed,
So
yes.
now I'm going to use another stratagem.
And what is that?
This is called uplink Markerlights.
That sounds
so on
nice.
I can add an additional D3 Markerlights to this for free.
Yes.
Well, for 1 CP rather,
Okay.
right? So I'm looking for a 5 or a 6 here, and then I'll have the full complement of Markerlights on them.
Yes, that's what you'll have.
Here we go.
You don't roll a 4,
one.
5 or a 6 there. But that's not what you roll, is it?
I have too much other shooting, so I've got 3 on there. I'm just going to have to leave it. That's
He's
fine.
going to leave
I need
it.
to roll for a CP.
CP, Mr. Ellis, good luck, sir. Rolls a 5.
5 again.
No.
Thank you.
We are now firing with the ion cannons. Okay, firing at the unit which has prismatic blur, which is the unit that did fire and fade.
Yes.
Okay, so
Overcharge.
So I'm not overcharging.
Overcharge.
James suggests you overcharge.
I'm not.
Would you like to overcharge
Yeah.
there, Bone?
No.
He does. He wants
No.
No. Alright, here we go. D6 shots.
D6 shots, rolls a
3.
3, okay.
So it will be 4s re-rolling 1s.
4's re-rolling, okay. He does get the
Okay.
1 hit.
So I can re-roll the 2 with Sasaya.
Yeah, because it's not modified. It
Okay.
does get a 3 anyway,
good,
so
cool,
it doesn't
so that's
matter.
fine. Okay, so
Right.
3s to wound.
3s. That is a
That is a
4.
wound.
Okay,
Okay.
this is a 3+
3 up.
invulnerable save here for the.
Oh!
That's
Now,
a
James,
bad
that
kill.
is a 2. Now,
I'm going to eat that for the moment.
he's going to eat it.
So it's flat 2 damage.
It's flat 2
so
damage.
you'll get your 6 up shrugs.
Oh yes, because they're within range
Here
of
we
her.
go. 6s.
That won't be a bite kill.
Maybe. It is.
It's a 4 and a 2.
It's a bite kill. Dead.
2 damage.
But
Yeah.
it's 2 damage.
They've got 3 wounds.
They've got
Oh, they've
3
got 3,
wounds.
do they?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they had 2.
And the other wound you took was from the other unit,
It
see?
was.
That's mathematics, Mr. Bone.
It is.
Next hammerhead now, iron cannon at the exact same unit, I believe. Here we go,
Correct.
rolling 2 hits, but first of all, how many shots?
D6.
D6, it's 4.
4.
Respectable.
Thank you. Okay, so I've hit once. I don't think I can re-roll the 3s.
No,
but
but
I
you can re-roll the 1, because Markerlight does
2
get 2
hits.
hits there.
1 wound.
1 wound, okay. 3+ invulnerable save. Prismatic blur is prismatic whiffer at the moment.
So that's flat 2 damage again.
That would kill a
Oh,
bike.
she's down to 1. Sorry, I was cheating. I was cheating.
Cheating?
Cheating.
Now, what are you going to do here? I can see that you're not. You're thinking about a reroll, aren't you?
I am thinking about a reroll.
But he might need to save that reroll later on, mightn't he?
I think I can lose a bike. I think I
Can afford to lose a
I
bike.
can afford to lose a bike. Let's just see though. It could be double 6.
You could roll a double 6.
Yeah, that's done. I'm ready.
Or I could roll 1 and a 2.
You could roll a 1.
which is about half of a 6.
We're moving over to the right flank, and what we have is this unit of Pathfinders are actually going to fire at the Skyweavers that have the -2 to hit.
Yeah, if I roll like really well here,
Yeah,
and
you
then
could light them
it
up.
just gives me some more options to shoot at.
Okay.
So they can't see the other units.
They can't see.
Okay, here we go. So 6s re-rolling 1s. Okay, so I
Okay.
missed with everything.
Every single that's all missed, isn't it?
I can re-roll one of them, but it doesn't really matter.
That's
at this
all missed,
stage.
that,
So they all
isn't it?
missed. Yes, very good.
I like that. Yeah.
It's the third and final hammerhead now. Ion cannon into the unit, which is prismatically blurred. It's
D6 shots.
It's 6
It's
there, folks. I don't want to alarm anyone, but that is 6. You okay there,
6.
James?
I'm all right.
You okay there?
Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad.
That's the pride of the Hampshire Hammerers there. Just for that. Well,
Okay,
actually,
so it's
well, you
3
hit
hits.
3 times. You can't re-roll the 3s. Sasaya on the 2 gets a 3. That's a
again.
miss.
So,
3 hits, 3's to wound. Can he get them?
Only the 1.
Only the 1. Could have been far worse.
To be honest, I haven't been that lucky with my saves.
You haven't. Now, surely you must pass one of these saves now.
And
he
he
does
does.
finally do so. It pays off. 4+ invulnerable. It's actually a 3+ invulnerable. He rolls the 4. Fair. The fire isn't over yet, however. We do have the ghost kill opening up against the same units.
Yes.
So, rolling to hit with.
The cyclic ion.
Okay, cyclic ion.
So that is 4 hits.
Okay.
And then Sasaya. No.
No.
Okay, cool.
And he hits on 3s normally, does he?
I haven't overcharged.
I think you've overcharged.
Yes,
I haven't
I
overcharged.
thought I heard
I
you
didn't put that one
I
overcharge.
didn't
down
declare
there.
the
No,
overcharge.
it could be a problem
Excuse
here.
me.
A lot of
One
cheating
left.
happening
One
here.
left.
Okay,
Excuse me. I just
okay,
in the dark.
okay.
In the dark.
I just removed the model.
Yeah.
I just removed the model.
Remove the model! We're coming right back. The model's been put back.
Yes.
Right. Now,
got to say it to fix it quickly.
isn't he hit? What's his BS normally?
4.
Well, they're a -1 to hit, and you were picking 4s. Out of your hit roll.
Wasn't I picking up 5s?
No. So
Cheating?
you were cheating. You were cheating,
see.
weren't you?
Yeah.
Should we check to see what you actually rolled before you cheated?
My models.
Yes.
So luckily, Mr. Spider was here. That's myself.
Oh,
by
we're
the way.
so lucky.
To
We're
point
so
out
blessed.
that you
We're
cheated.
lucky.
Right, I hit once. I hit once.
You hit once. To wound.
I do win.
He does mark for death, though. Could be a bit angry with that.
fine.
He does make a 4.
Okay.
Do you know what you're going to be firing?
Well, he's got
next?
2 fusion. I just want to double check they are actually in range.
Ooh, they might not be in range.
They are.
No, they are definitely in
They're
range.
definitely
No
in
issues there. Okay.
Okay, cool. So,
One's a hit with
on
the
5s, re-rolling 1s.
5s, re-rolling 1s, everybody.
Okay,
You can
so
re-roll that one.
I've missed, so I can re-roll the 1 and I can re-roll that because of Sasea.
Because
so I
it
can
would have been a
re-roll-
miss anyway.
I can't because I can't re-roll the Sasea. I've already done my re-roll.
Oh, yes, good point.
Cool. So just the 1.
He
It's
does
a
miss.
miss.
Okay, fair enough. Ghost kill
Bit of a
is a whiff. Second ghost kill is also firing at the prismatic blur unit.
Correct. So I've hit
Hitting on 5s.
twice. Sasea. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
okay.
Probably should have shaved that for my fusion, and that was what I intended to do in my brain, but
You didn't. 2 hits.
to wound.
He does
One
wound once. 3+ invulnerable save. Makes it on a 3.
Very good.
Okay.
The fusion.
Fusion. Well,
One
fusion
hit,
hits. You
and
can
then-
re-roll the 1s because of the Markerlight.
Yes, I can.
Okay, it's got 1 hit there. He's got. Oh! Things getting frisky here. 2 hits from Mr. Bone. To wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Mr. Ellis. 3s required. Hampshire. Just got hammered. Oh no, both fail. That's a whiffington.
Well, let's do damage. One at a time.
First one is 6.
Let's just see, shall we?
So one's
No,
killed.
one is
That's-
definitely blown apart. Fusion, melted. Okay, and then the next
Second
one,
one.
damage, is a
4.
4. That could be a second one killed there. Oh, he's gone. It's another bike. 1 left in the unit. Not quite first strike, but a big old blow. It's the third. It's the final. Ghost kill. Iron Raker into the lone biker because that's in range. And the fusion's only in range at the -2 to hit Skyweavers. So,
Correct.
First.
Okay, so that's 2 hits so far.
Okay.
I'm gonna save my Sasea.
He's saving it.
Okay, very
so 2
good.
hits.
So 2 hits. No wounds.
No wounds.
The
Okay,
fusion.
the fusion.
I'll need 6s here.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
Sasea.
Sasea, why not?
No.
Does whiff.
That's
Okay, the
all right,
ghost
that's
kill
all right.
has failed. Folks, this is it. The main event, Cold Star, ready to deal out death to the Shadow Seer.
Correct.
He wants this for first strike and, of course, for assassinate.
For 2 points.
Mr. Ellis, remarkably quiet.
Here we go.
Right.
Okay. Sorry.
Ever put your hands on my
Right to hit.
You ready? Here we
Yes.
go. 2's re-rolling 1s because of the lights.
Oh, it's lucky he can re-roll. He
Okay,
does
I've hit all
score
of the
4
targets.
hits.
Very nice.
No, it's only 4.
Now,
it's only
because
4.
of your own rule, it is 3s to wound you. Is
It
that
is
right?
3s to wound.
Okay.
Everyone's getting nervous here. He's
So I've dropped 2. So what I will do is I've saved a CP reroll for this exact moment.
Okay, so he's re-rolling here, folks. Everybody's re-roll.
Cool.
He does
So
get
wounded
the
you 3
third
times.
wounds.
Luckily, she's got a 2-up invul.
No.
No, I don't think she does.
4 ups.
Oh, he's made 2!
Okay. Very
So
good.
hang on, how many? What's the damage? D6.
It would
It's
be
D6. I am in
D6,
fusion range,
2d6
so
picking the
D6
highest.
So I will be doing a reroll.
He's doing a re-roll. He's doing a bit. Oh, things are getting tense now.
How many wounds?
Oh, do I get a command point back on the
Do
wall?
you get?
Hey!
You do.
Very
Okay,
nice.
so you didn't spend the CP. Very
She may
nice.
die, but I didn't spend that CP.
Now I think the Shadow Seer's got.
5 wounds.
It is 5 wounds. It's not 4.
It's not 4.
Okay, it's 5 wounds. So Bone needs on
5 or
one
6.
of these dice a 5 or a 6. Mr. Bone, the first strike, and
He's done
he's
it.
done it. He's done it. He's
Yeah.
got assassinate. He's got first strike. A dish best served by the Cold Star. And folks, with the Shadow Seer's death marks the end of the turn. There are no charges happening here. And just for your reference, this Troop Master is actually inside the Star Weaver, so James couldn't do a heroic intervention there. This model's here just to represent where it is, inside the transport. So we do have, at the end of this turn, Assassinates, and we do have First Strike.
Yep, and that's
So-
worth 2 points.
And Assassinates worth 2 points because you gambled. So that puts you on 3 points there, Mr. Bone, and currently
To 1.
to 2 because you've defended it, sir. You've defended it. 3-2. It's still tight. It's
gonna
still
discard.
tight. He's discarding secure objective 2. Okay. So it's now up to James to really hit back hard. He does have a lot of Haywire alive still, and it will all be in range next turn. Let's wish him luck. Let's see what happens. Mr. Ellis, it's your turn. It's time for you to draw 2 more cards, sir. You've still got Scour the Skies in play. Let's see what you draw. He draws...
A woman firepower.
Very nice. Okay, always a pretty good one. I always, whenever I draw that card, I go, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I feel good about that. And
Next,
Blood and
Blood
guts.
and Guts.
Oh, it's a
You know,
great
as a
draw.
Harlequin army, that certainly isn't bad.
I
What
think
do
I'm
you
going
think?
to keep those.
Yeah,
He keeps
I'm
it.
keeping those.
An understandable choice. All right, we'll come back to you at the end of the movement phase. This is it. It's turn 2 movement phase for the Harlequins complete. They are out in force. Prismatic Blur back on this Skyweaver unit. This lone hero moving right up into the face of the Ghost Keel over here. This unit has moved deep into enemy territory, are able to shoot and charge a multitude of targets, so that's exciting. Meanwhile over here we do have the Shadow Seer, which will hopefully help back up some of these units, and we have... are they still in the Star Weaver? Yeah, so you're just there for as reference, yes? But you do have your Solitaire out. Very exciting.
Hasn't blitzed yet.
No, it hasn't blitzed. Okay, fair enough. And we do have a Death Jester here. We have the Death Jester here. Don't forget this is the Warlord. And of course we have our own Troop Master
Staying out of
subbing in for this Harlequin troop today.
Staying out of the way.
He's like, hey guys, you sure they need any help? Don't they? No, we got this. Okay. You're just kind of standing there kind of like going,
Yes, exactly. How about that objective I defended, huh?
that's great, right guys?
How about that, huh?
I love objectives.
Right, now we do need to roll for some command points because you did spend on Prismatic Blur, so do you get it back? You battle round here. Roll to 4, no. Does Mr. Bone?
Nope.
No, he doesn't. Okay, that is the movement phase done. Oh.
I'm cheating.
Ah.
I'm cheating.
Ooh.
My warlord is embarked.
Can I put my shadow seer back?
Yeah, your Warlord's embarked.
embarked.
James puts his Shadow Seer back. The game is over. Bone has cheated.
So
and that was that.
I'm actually on 6 CP. That means.
That does mean you're on 6 CP. Quite
Correct.
low on CP there,
Yes.
Bone. I don't want to alarm you, but we can't have the Hampshire Hammerers hammer us, can we?
No.
I mean, it'd be like saying hello.
No.
What?
Do you remember the
That-
do you
no.
remember the? Do you remember that?
Don't look at me.
It's the psychic phase. The Shadow Seer is now casting on what?
Well, I'm going to do... I didn't know what I was going to do. Now I need to think about it. I'm about to change my mind.
Okay, he's going to change his mind. Do you want to have a longer think, or shall I?
No. Bear with me. It's fine.
Okay, we're bearing with you.
Bear with me.
We're
So-
bearing with you.
I'm going to do Veil of Tears on the Solitaire.
Veil of Tears for the fans at home. What does that do?
It just gives him -1 to hit.
Okay, fair enough. A -1 to hit on the Solitaire.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't actually.
No, it doesn't.
That's
I'm not going
the
to bother
thing.
re-rolling that. That's not
Okay.
that important.
Then what are you
And
casting?
I'm going to smite into him.
Oh, it's a cheeky schmites. Here it goes, a 3 and a... Yes, that definitely goes off. 5, 6, 7, 8. D3 mortals.
Okay.
It's the big 3 on the Cold Star. That is rather grim in the dark. Shenanigans, I say. Shenanigans. We're now moving into the shooting phase. This unit's about to declare shooting. However, 2 CP, neural web jammer on this unit. They're now -1 to hit. But do you get the CP back? You do not.
Still
And
Okay.
my warlord is on the table, so I mean,
Cheating.
I was cheating.
You shouldn't even be able to use that stratagem because of your cheating.
That's
Surely only the
certainly
Warlord
not in the
can do
rules.
Only the Warlord can do
Yes,
that.
surely only the Warlord.
So
can do
you
that.
No, because it's a battlesuit commander only. So my Warlord couldn't do it. So if I was, excuse me.
Here we go, it is jet bike time. So he's actually not firing this. It turns out that Bone just decided to just launch that stratagem anyway.
You have to do it at the start of your turn.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Meanwhile, when we go over here, we do have one that's out of range of any of the vehicles, so it's targeting this unit of drones here.
That unit of drones.
And the other 3 are going for the damaged hammerheads. So I think the first one first,
D6.
1d6,
For
3 shots. Now these are also -2?
One.
No, they're -1,
fours.
okay. Oh, it's got 2 hits there.
Nice.
Got 2 hits, no rerolls
We don't get
available.
rerolls as Harlequins, do we?
Toughness 4, I'm assuming.
Correct.
So 4s.
One
One wound at
wound.
-1, Mr. Bone.
Hey-ya! No,
That's a 2.
one's killed.
1 drone is killed, very nice.
And that's you.
Thank you
Okay,
very
we've now
much.
got 3d6 haywire cannons into that hammerheads. It's only got 7 wounds left. That is very
That's
respectable
not bad,
there. That's 14 shots there.
Yeah, that's very good.
Don't want to alarm anyone, but it is 14 shots.
I'm alarmed, okay? You never want to alarm me, and I'm often very alarmed when you say that. And it's about time everyone heard.
I need some
Apparently he's
space.
very alarmed.
I'm alarmed.
I need some space to roll.
Is he? Oh,
Come round here.
he's under pressure
here.
here.
Come round here. This is
Representing the Hampshire Hammerers.
Freeze.
Off the board.
Off the board.
God.
Oh, it's a good spread of hits though, isn't it? I can see 3 misses, but the rest look like they're hits.
Do, don't they? They look like they're hits, Bone.
Yeah, it's
Now,
very nice.
How you
I-
feeling about
You've done a
that?
good job.
I don't want to alarm you, Mr. Bone, but yeah.
It's the translation that was the. Oh, that's one of mine. That's another hit there.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. Yeah,
So,
no,
there's one
I
that
can
didn't-
count.
And there's 4s to wound, is it? With the
Fours to
haywire.
wound. Let's see if I translate a
It's
bit
4s on the
better.
haywire, 5s to wound.
Correct.
4s on the hay.
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
Oh,
We
that's
might have a
pretty good.
problem here. There's 2 6s. There are 5 results of 4 or more. 2.
6 actually.
Oh,
Oh no, there's
Seven?
more. 7.
Okay,
7.
there is absolutely no
Yes,
need
so
to
there are
do-
5 results of 5 or more,
Let's
and
just
then
roll
2
those
results of
D3s.
6.
If you want to, but he's already dead.
Listen, he's already dead.
He's already
Another
dead.
4.
He's already dead, isn't he?
Does he blow up that many times?
Let's see.
Blow up.
Oh, okay. Hammerhead is destroyed. Sadly, 1 turn too late for first strike, but at least he has now killed his first target.
scout.
So I need to
And
roll
scout
for
size, yes.
my guys to disembark.
Okay.
They're
Disembark.
My drones.
Oh, your drones, right? Yes, of course. Okay, the drones are okay. Fair enough. We have the lone gunman now, the survivor from the last turn, firing into this hammerhead.
The position of luck.
The position of luck. D6 shots.
Oh, it is a position of luck.
Five shots there, Bone.
Yeah, you got it.
Bone, that's 5 shots there.
Yeah.
Oh.
hit, 4
Oh, through!
2 mortal wounds and
Right,
a wound.
and 1 wound.
Okay,
1
the
wound
save.
at -1. He
That's
does pass
5.
it. 2 mortal wounds, however.
that's
That
a
puts you
start.
down to 11 wounds there, Bone. Do you know what you're doing next?
Yeah, we'll go straight into it. We'll do the
I had a
final
feeling.
unit
I had a feeling.
into that one as well.
Yeah. Now these are suffering a -1 to
They
hit, but
are.
that's still 4d6 shots.
Let's see how well I roll.
And does that mean that? How does that work with your haywire now?
I don't think it makes any.
It doesn't. No, because the haywire's to wound, Bone. You've got a -1 to hit, not to wound.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you understand that?
No, it's just
I
asking
mean,
a
I can
question.
take haywire and the hits as well if you want. And then wounds as well.
You're
There'll be
fine.
double the haywire.
I'm happy. I was just asking a question.
4d6.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
Now.
Okay. Now I don't know how he feels about that.
Well, I have 11 wounds left, and you have 11 shots. So you've got 1
I
for
am
every wound.
tempted to re-roll 1, and I think I will.
He's going to.
The
He's
CP,
going
so
to. It's
this is-
understandable.
I'm not going to roll. I'm going to roll if I get the CP back after this.
Okay.
It's a 2.
You get
Didn't
a
really pan
whopping
out.
1 additional shot. Nevertheless.
And I didn't get a CP as
And you
well.
didn't get the
So,
CP back.
Screw you. life.
Absolutely perfect. Okay. So you. So we've got at least a selection of shots
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, so
Hitting
12.
on 4s.
12 shots.
12 shots.
I'm not happy with
Yeah,
12
he seems
shots.
quite depressed now. Yeah.
Well, it just depends how many you hit on 4s.
Until 11, 12.
Right. Well, how many?
I think
Okay,
you're a bit
so
smug.
he does seem a bit smug,
Very
doesn't he?
smug.
He does. That's what we like here at Tabletop Tactics.
4s.
Right.
Well, that's not bad.
That is quite a few hits there, isn't it?
Did make a difference though.
Yeah, I would have got another 3.
You would have got another 3. That neural web jammer, annoying.
Oh, but a big difference. Only one went
mortal
through.
wound and 1 wound. Wow.
So for the wound,
Does
You
fail
take
that
it,
save,
so
minus
2.
1, so takes 2 wounds. He's down to 9 now. Fair enough.
That
but
worked really well, that strategy. Yeah, really well.
yeah.
Went really well, didn't
You
it?
happy with that?
Folks, we're moving over to the Death Jesters now. Is the Warlord firing first?
Yep.
Into the Commander.
Yeah, so we'll just do the... Oh, let's do the single shot. 2.
So the Shriek around. That is a hit. Shriek around.
It doesn't
That
wound.
is a failed wound. Straight to 6.
Straight to the other one. Hits.
Hits. Shriek around. Does wound
Does
because he's
wound.
not tough with 6,
Minus
is he?
1.
On toughness 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 1, okay, 4 up.
He does fail that save.
Down to 2 left.
Now, unfortunately, I don't think the D3 wounds go off unless
No,
something's
yeah,
killed,
something.
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
fine.
fair enough. But he's taking the wounds a piece at a time. Right, opening up with the Star Weaver.
Sorry.
Yes.
Changing the slightly.
Changing.
The pistols from in there will go into those if they're still alive as well.
Okay, cool. Sure. You see, effectively, you're firing a Star Weaver first,
Yes.
and you're firing the shuriken cannons at the drones.
Yes.
If they are killed, you'll then fire your fusion pistols from the unit inside
Yes.
into that. Okay, got it. So shuriken cannon first. It's minus 1 to hit.
Oh no, 4s.
Yeah, I can see 2 hits. I can't see what the
That's
other one
2
is.
hits.
Just the 2. That's 1 for each of them. That is 1 for each. It's a 6, so 1 is killed, I believe, and the other one's a wounds.
What's the minus?
Minus 3. I'm assuming you're only a 4-up save.
Yeah, so 1 is killed.
1 is
and
killed.
then
The other one is
dead as
killed.
well.
Both drones are killed there, Bone.
Yeah.
Could be a problem.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to move on to the fusion pistols in the troop unit. Now, I don't think you don't have all fusion, do you, in this unit?
No, I have 3 shoot fusion.
3,
And
okay.
then there's a Troop Master in there who also has fusion, which I will use the Hampshire Hammer's purple dice, the power.
I'm afraid we
representing-
don't accept those dice.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, that's
Just
what you're
going down
doing.
now.
Yeah, that's what you're
So he's
doing.
on 2.
Yes.
The rest of them are 3.
Okay. Let's see
Yeah.
what this Hampshire Hammerer dice can do.
Oh, it's a
yeah,
1.
not much at all.
damn
Yeah,
it, Shane.
Hampshire Hammerers. Ha.
God damn it!
That's what happens
So
when
one's
you corrupt
hit.
the truly powerful dice with.
And it makes...
Oh, dear James.
That's fine.
This is what we're doing. We are firing this Star Weaver. What's it firing at?
Shuriken cannons into that guy.
That guy.
And
Yes.
then I will put the crew into it.
Okay, are you using your Hampshire Hammerer
No,
dice?
that's going back in the bin.
I don't think your group are going to like you very much after this.
We'll see after the points after this.
Oh!
round.
Okay, right. Shuriken cannons. He's juggling a dice off the boards.
Four as well.
He seems to have gotten 2 hits there. 3
Three
hits
hits.
there. 3's to wounds. A 6 would be an outright kill here.
And
He's
he's
got a
got
6,
6.
marked for
Ooh.
death. Drone is beep beep bop. Right, folks, here it is. We've got the unit inside now, firing everything at the ghost keel.
Well, the oh no, they're in range of that. I thought we had 2 drones.
No, just
they're
one.
both
You
there.
already shot it in.
Well, I'll
The
just
other
put
one.
everything into him then.
Okay,
That's what I
very good.
thought.
Arguing about.
Let's do
That's
it.
what I
Why
thought.
argue?
Why don't you put everything into
I'm
him?
going to. 3s.
The fusion.
Oh,
Now
that's
they all
better.
hit, see, when they're not corrupted by a die of lesser power. Oh, yeah, he's got 2 wounds there.
So
Now,
this is
these
a
are
right?
fusion.
Yes.
Cool. They're fusion here.
I do have a shield generator on him, so
There
it'll be
you
4
go.
ups.
For Mr. Bone.
So 1 goes through.
Oh, now everyone just calm down here. We can see that James is prepared to do his melter roll. 2d6 picking the highest. Mr.
I
Bone.
think I'm probably going to use a CP.
He's using a CP. Mr. Bone rolls a 6.
Oh,
Double
Spades.
marked for life.
Okay, we've got the Star Weaver now, opening up with its shuriken cannons against the commander.
Yes. So 6 shots.
6 shots.
Not 7 shots. That'd be cheating.
Yes.
Nope. No minuses to hit here, that's 3 hits. It is 3s to wounds. Oh, he's got 6 again. He's got 1 normal wound there, folks. And he's got, okay, another normal wound. So 1's at -3.
Okay, so 6.
No,
No.
he loses a wound.
got-
And
and
then
then
2
two
regular
normal.
saves.
He's killed.
He's dead. That's it.
Yep.
But that's not your warlords.
No.
But the commander is slain. Fair enough. This empty Star Weaver, the last bit of shooting this phase, firing at the ghost keel.
4s.
He's got 3 hits.
This has been about the average all the time for
Yes,
me.
indeed. He's got 2 wounds there.
Okay, 3s.
A 1 and a 4.
So
So
it makes
1 wound goes. Here we go, folks. We've got the Starweavers, or Skyweavers even. They will charge these 2 gun drones. He's looking for blood and guts, I think.
So, Harlequins do not have the ability to grant goods,
No.
so that's just how that is. But I also get 8 shots, I think.
Yep.
6s because I'm Sasaya. That's 1 hit. Can Sasaya use a reroll in?
I have no idea whether
phase?
it's just shooting phase or.
Let me roll, and if I get it, I'll double check.
Okay, you did.
No, okay, so I'll double check after the turn.
Sure.
That's fine. So 1 hit to wound. That is a wound.
That's wound.
What? And it does take a wound. One down to
Okay,
one.
fails to save. 1 down to 1 wound. Okay, making the charge. 2d6.
Double
Doesn't
one,
do anything
double
very
one.
high. A 6 will certainly make it. No problems there. And that's it, folks. The charge phase is over. No other charges being declared by Mr. Ellis. We are instead attacking with our Zephyr Glaives into these drones. I imagine it's like trying to cut frisbees out of the air.
Yeah, and they're quite
which would be
fast
quite a fun
frisbees.
game, actually. Imagine if someone threw a frisbee at you and
Yeah.
you have a katana
Yeah.
and you just need to cut it in half in one stroke.
That'd be sweet.
I mean, I'm not advising anyone tries that at home, but you know.
I am.
I don't know.
Totally not.
Okay, right, Ron.
Well, I'm going to pile in, and I'm just going to move in and just do a little dash on that.
Oh yeah.
Just going to touch
Very
that
nice.
one.
So I will have to move.
You will have to move.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Oh, he's tagged him. That's a bit of tactics there. Have you heard of tabletop tactics?
No.
Okay. Here it comes.
I'm going
The
over here
tax.
again.
Oh, he's going over to the lucky rock. You see, people
Oh,
that
the
stand
lucky-
near me tend to lose their luck. I've been known as a bit
I know
of
you-
a
a luck vortex.
Luck
That's
slash sponge.
Yeah.
Thumb sponge.
Yes.
right. Roll it to hit.
Well, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
but it's lucky if you're over there, isn't it?
I'm just going to stay here forevermore.
That's interesting. Okay, now you are strength
Strength 4.
4. Yes,
One.
it's +1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strength. Okay, but it's -2 damage too.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. For a minute. Okay, there's 4 wounds there. It
4
will.
wounds.
Bone needs to roll 3 6s to have 1 drone survive. Because I know
5s. It's only -1, right?
-2, isn't it?
Oh, it's -2? Okay, fine. No, they did.
You're
They're
dead
dead,
there,
they're
bud. That does, in fact, get him blood and guts.
Yes.
And in fact, we can do the summary of the turn now
let's
as
see.
well.
Can I pile in and
Oh,
touch
he's going to
that
try and
one?
tag. I think you can, you know.
Shall I
You've
just
tagged
move- Yeah,
another
just move
there.
in, so that'll
Now,
just-
they do both have the fly keyword, but forcing them to move will mean an additional minus to hit, which is certainly a
Yes,
clever
it
little
will.
plan. Now, James, you did score blood and guts for 1 point because you killed 1 unit. You did actually destroy 3 units with shooting
And I
with
also
all of
got
those
Scour the
drones.
Skies as well.
And you also got Scour the Sky, so you've got to roll a big old D3 here. A big old D3 there. It's respectable. It's 2. He rolled a 3, which equals 2. See?
Very nice.
So what that means is that's what we call in the business a full house.
Yes.
Isn't it?
It is. It's good.
You
Happy.
got 4 points, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
So how many points does that put you on total?
Brings me up to 6.
And how many points are you on, Mr. Bone?
3.
That's 6-3. But we're about to go into Bone's turn 2 for the greater good. Let's see what happens. Mr. Bone.
Yes.
Are you drawing some cards
I'm
now?
drawing the cards
It's your
now.
turn 2, isn't it?
I'm ready to draw. Yes.
What?
Yes, it is. I'm ready
Okay.
to draw the cards. Here we go.
Very good.
The greater good.
Now, I was just talking about that, wasn't I?
Yes, you were. So,
What does it do?
Score D3 victory points if you control an objective marker that was controlled by your opponent at the start of this turn. If you control 3 or more objective markers that were controlled by your opponent at the start of this turn, you score D3 plus 3 instead. Right.
James looking around tactically. Concerned.
So 4 and 6.
So that's number 6.
Yeah.
That's 5. Number 4 is that one there, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Okay.
my choices there would be 6 or 4. It's not impossible with the ghost kills there. All right, let's see what
Think
else I
about it.
draw.
Okay, what else do you draw?
The
Coming
Patient
back.
Hunter,
Patient
score 1 victory point
Hunter.
if one or more enemy units were slain by a unit from your army that was entirely in your deployment zone.
Okay.
So that's all of my units, so that's fine. And then the next one is Ambush. Oh, so I've put all of the
All
ones
tower
we said here.
ones.
Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed and or failed a morale test during this turn. If at least 3 enemy units were destroyed or failed morale, I get D3.
So it's a bit like overwhelming firepower.
Yeah, except it's the
Tower
tower
style.
one. I'm going to keep that.
Okay, he keeps all 3. Perhaps Bone is choosing to be the patient hunter. Let's see if his patience works out for him or come back at the end of the movement phase. The movement phase is complete. Ghost Keel now looking on. This Ghost Keel and this Ghost Keel partnering up here, raising their guns to take on the Eldari mech wall. Meanwhile, Fire Warriors are starting to pour out of transports. Fireblade is here. Commander with Cyclic Ion Blasters. Both, of course, of the Hammerheads have fallen back. He's going to try and clear his deployment zone by the looks of it of any Eldari presence. But will he be able to do so? They are a tricksy, tricksy foe.
So also, Sense of Stone has gone off here, so ignoring wounds on 6s.
Fair enough. Okay, well, let's see what Ben does in his shooting phase. That's coming up next. We're doing the uplinked Markerlights again right here, so it'll hit all of them. Do you get any CP back, Mr. Ellis?
Nope.
No.
And my Warlord's actually on the board now, so I can actually roll for it. No, I don't.
No, okay. So but that puts you down to what, 4 CP now?
No, 1.
1 CP. Okay, do you know what you're going to be firing first, sir?
Yes, I'm going to start off with this Ghost Keel.
Yep.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Iron Raker into this.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put the 2 fusion into him.
Copy that.
I am going to overcharge the Iron Raker.
Oh!
Yes. Die! So I can reroll 1s, but 2s will take mortal wounds.
Yes. Okay.
Are we ready?
We're all ready.
So I will be hitting on 5, so let's start with that.
Okay, this is on the bike.
Okay, so far I've hit 2
you can
hits.
re-roll those. So he does lose one mortal wound.
But I did hit you 3 times.
Okay, so he's down to 8 wounds.
Okay, I'll get that in a sec.
Sure.
Now I am currently strength 8, so it will be 2s to wound you, right?
It will be 2s.
Yeah, they're toughness 4.
Okay, cool. Okay, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
It's flat 2 damage.
Oh, he makes both invons there. That can happen with Harlequins. Okay.
Nice. Okay, the fusion.
Fusion into the Star Weaver. Okay,
So
that
1
is
hit.
1 hit. Oh, off the board, nice catch.
That
Does
is
wounds. Okay, invulnerable save here. Oh, he makes that 2.
Very nice.
Second Ghost Keel now is going to do the same thing. Let's see, can it make its way through James's
That's me.
stony face here? He's got his poker face on, see?
Okay.
Haven't you?
I have. I don't know very well.
So
Right.
rolling 1s on the back.
Okay, okay, right.
So no hits, and he takes
And
mortal
he takes a mortal wound.
Okay, mortal wound, though.
Yep. That's
now,
correct.
now you're pointing out the rules there, aren't you?
Well, someone has to.
And now the fusion.
Fusion. Oh! He's got a wound there. Got a wound.
Oh,
He's failed that save.
I am in fusion range. They have 5 or 6 wounds. Okay.
2d6 picking the high.
So
4 wounds. Okay, still alive on 2 wounds. This Ghost Keel now is going to do the exact same as his 2 colleagues. Starweaver, Skyweaver.
Yes.
All the Weavers.
Oh yes.
First up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I've hit you twice. Can we roll those? He's also taken
Lost
1
the
mortal wound so
there.
far.
That's one. He only lost the
cool.
one.
But he has
Okay,
hit,
but
he's hit the
hit
bike
twice.
2s. That
He's
is
got 2 wounds.
And that's onto the bike.
Yes.
He
One
does
goes through.
drop 1. So it's damage 2.
Yep.
So he's alive on 1 wound. Copy that. Okay, and now the fusion. That's definitely 1 hit. Reroll that 1. Still just the 1 hit. Okay.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. He does
That is
get
a
the
wound.
wounds on that Starweaver. Could be.
No, he's rolled a 5.
Oh, he's rolled a 5.
5 bones.
James,
Yes.
just under there.
I told you what you rolled. You don't tell me. I told you.
Folks, we were about to open up with these Pathfinders on this unit. However, rather unfortunately for us, James remembered his lightning fast reaction stratagem. He's just employed it. Does he get the CP back? Oh, okay.
That's quite irritating. I'm dead
Very
to
useful,
one.
that Warlord trait, isn't it? Do you?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
So that is now a -2 to hit them.
Correct. So here we go. 6s. No.
That's a 1. That's
No.
1.
No.
That's a 1.
No.
Oh, you had it! You knocked it over!
How'd you
Bone!
feel? How'd you feel,
I feel great. I feel really good.
Victory was in the palm of his hand and he threw it away.
Desperate times here now. The Fireblade, who's also the Warlord, will fire at them point blank.
Correct.
Can he?
He can.
He can.
Okay, so then we'll just move on to these guys. They're going to do the same.
Second units. They are re-rolling ones now because of the Markerlights.
So that's 2 on there because of the -2, and then these guys.
Cool. Didn't you get to re-roll the 1 there, Bone?
No, I don't think I got a 1.
You did.
There's definitely one.
We both saw it.
There you go.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
Okay, and
There's
then this
2
guy's
Markerlights on there,
here.
and then. Oh, goodness gracious me! He's got 4.
So I'm going to burn my last CP. I'm going to
Okay.
do uplink Markerlights. So
Put
yeah.
+1 to hit on.
+1 to
Okay.
hit. Do I save my last CP? I do not. I'm
it's
now
a 1.
out.
I don't get it either.
No. Okay, fair enough. Well played there, Bone. Did get it, bring it back in the end. So it is now effectively ignoring the -2 to hit, so, well, by 1. So he's ignoring the lightning fast reflexes, so still tricky though with a -1 to hit. Let's see what happens. It's now time for the Cyclic Ion Commander into these Skyweavers.
Now I've decided to overcharge. So I'm going to do these weapons one at a time. He can take a maximum of 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
I'm hitting you on 3s though, because
3.
I am a commander. Okay, so that's
All 3
3 hits so far.
Disgusting.
Okay, can we roll those ones?
Okay.
Cool, so I've taken 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound, but 5 hits. 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
8
Very
hits.
nice.
It's
paid
now
off.
2s to wound you.
It's 2s to wounds. They might be dead.
So that is
7 wounds.
7 wounds there.
But you do get your invons here.
Each one you found is D3 damage.
Yeah. Invons here.
Oh, that's
no,
horrific.
it's an ugly roll there, folks.
Okay.
James
so,
didn't roll from the place of power.
He did it.
Should have moved.
He chose to roll next to me.
There was 1, so one's
he's
just
dead.
killed.
1 is dead. Then
Okay, now I need to roll the
D3s.
So I've got 4 left, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
First D3. So
One's
first
killed.
D3, Ooga Boogers and kills.
Okay, so-
1 wounds. Alright, kills the second one.
So, and I've
and the
got one
final
more.
one, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Okay, so therefore we've got 2 deads
and 1 on 1
and
wound.
1 on 1 wounds. Ouch.
Terrific.
Right, here we go, folks. Ion cannon from the Hammerhead firing at this Starweaver, while the drones are firing at the Skyweaver.
Yeah, so I'm going to fire the drones first.
Okay, and he is overcharging the ion cannon.
Yes.
For you sports fans at home.
Yes.
So
I, although I moved, I will because I've got 5 Markerlights on this unit. It ignores the penalty for moving and shooting.
Right.
So and now they're only at -1. I will be hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s with the drones.
Yes,
okay?
4's re-rolling 1's bow.
Yes. Here we go.
Does that go lightning fast as well?
Well, no, my normal ballistic skill is 3.
It's 3,
against
so
guys.
yes.
Yeah. So I've hit you 5 times.
That's a lot of hits there.
3s. That is 5 wounds, my friend.
Oh, he's got to make every single one or he's dead.
Oh,
it's close.
so you rolled 2 fails there, James. Did you see that? No, I'll point it out to you as well.
Yeah, you like it.
Yeah.
By the way, team, actually, Bone just realised that overcharging this is pointless because it's already flat 2 damage, so he's decided to take that back. James, of course, hasn't let him.
No backsies. No, so basically that's 4 mortal wounds straight away on him.
Straight in the face.
Straight in the face. Okay, right.
Okay.
So rolling to hit.
A little bit of backsies here. So D6 shots, just
Only
2.
the 2 shots there.
And he has moved. It is -1, so it will be 5s
Yes.
because I don't have the Markerlights
That's
on
right.
here, right?
But you can you can't even re-roll once, no.
Okay. Oh yes.
Oh no, you can.
I
You did put the
Markerlight
Markerlight.
on
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
So 5s rolling 1s. I do hit
Does get a
1s.
hit.
3s.
Does
He's
it?
away.
Right. This has to be a save, or it is a death. It is a 6.
Marks for life.
We have this Hammerhead now opening up against what, Mr. Bone?
Drones into the 1 wound back, and then the ion cannon into the 2 wound shadow.
I think the trees are hiding, don't you can see.
Let's start the drones. And yeah, so drones into here. Would they? So they have something with a. Oh no, they don't. Forgive me. Never mind. Carry on, Ben. That's fine.
Carry on now.
So
Okay.
these guys are 4s rerolling 1s. So that is pretty tasty there.
No.
Oh yes.
It's a lot of hits there.
Not hits.
Right.
3s now.
That's,
3
that's
wounds.
there. That's 3 wounds there on him.
3 4s needed. Statistically unlikely.
He's only got the one.
Power.
The position of power. He's stepped away from myself.
Yeah.
That leaves just the cannon left on this Starweaver.
D6 shots. 3.
To hit.
1
he
hit.
scores 1 hit. To wound. He scores 1 wound.
Oh!
To save or die. He does
Does he blow up?
The
Hang on,
Starweaver
hang on,
with.
I've got 1 CP left.
He's going to use the reroll here. He doesn't want to lose that Starweaver. It could be
Come on,
significant.
I'm
Can
gonna
he
do
make
it.
the save? 4 or more required.
No!
It's
Do I
gone.
get it back?
Does it?
No!
But does it blow up?
No! And he gives me a CP!
Does it blow up though, sir?
Yes!
No!
And what about your unit inside?
Oh, who's in there?
You've got characters in there as well. You've got the Troop Master. No, they're all okay. So that is something at least. But that is the 3rd unit that Bone has killed, and I believe that's going to get him some points. And with that, it is Fire Warriors rapid firing at the troops.
And because my Fireblade is there, they get 3 shots apart.
Ouch. Yeah, really horrible.
Since
could
you've
be a lot of
deployed
dead
such way my
Harlequins,
other Fireblade, which I saved to shoot at them, I cannot see. So that's something.
Some tactics there on James's part.
4,
Some
5,
tactics.
6, 7, 8.
Bone
Okay.
hits.
So I will be.
Can you hit there, Bone?
Yes. So there's no minus to hit troops, is there?
Nope.
Cool. So this is 4. Pretty solid roll. I'll take that. You know what? I'll take
It's
that.
going to take that.
Well, you're going to have to.
Yeah, it's just a
That's already
choice.
rolled actually, yeah.
3s now.
But it is 3s, that's the problem. These Harlequins here.
Okay, so that is. Actually, what? Oh, yeah, no, it is 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4,
wounds.
5, 6, 8 wounds.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8.
The troops is going back to the position that he deems the position of power. And
it really wasn't.
That is all 5.
Unit wipe.
Unit wiped. Ouch. Devilfish opening up against this Starweaver.
Yes. So I'll just fire the burst cannon and the drones all at the same time.
Okay.
Will be 5s. Oh, rerolling 1s. Because of the. Cool, so that's 2 hits. Brilliant.
Okay.
1
gets 1 wounds.
Because they're strength 6, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Look, goes through.
Okay, goes
Okay.
through. Fair enough.
He's out of range. These fire warriors will do the same. They're not in rapid fire range.
Okay, Fire Warriors
So
over
it's
here
7
into this Starweaver.
shots. Okay, rerolling those 1s.
Oh, ouch.
Okay.
Ouch.
All
Very
right.
accurate.
Hang on a sec.
Very accurate there.
Only 1 window.
Does make the save on a 6. Very nice. Right, that does mark the end of the turn for the Tau. Let's go over your cards. What did you end up achieving?
So I got the Patient Hunter.
Yep.
And I got Ambush for D3.
Okay, so D3 here. Just the 1. Okay.
fair
Now
enough.
you
So
were on 3
2
points before,
Yes,
so you got 2.
5.
Now that does mean that James is actually winning by points. It's 6-5. Could the chosen representative of the Hampshire Hammerers be laying down
Some foundations.
the foundations? Oh yes.
Of a hammering.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it would be, you could even go up to them and then say hello.
You could, but I'd just ignore you and then look to draw my cards very quickly.
Hello. Do you,
Shall I draw my cards now while you're here, messing around?
We'll do your cards now, won't we?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm drawing the first one now.
It's your turn.
Secure objective 3.
This is your turn 3, by the
So
way.
this is objective 3 here.
Turn 3.
Do that.
You could do that.
That's objective 3. See,
I can definitely do that.
you can do that, can you?
I reckon so.
Okay.
Secure objective 1.
Right now, where is that? That must be.
Oh, you've already got it.
The Death Jester's already got it. Okay. Okay. Fine. What have
And-
you got next?
Defend objective 6.
Defend
Well, now that one might be a bit tricky.
objective 6.
That is that one there.
That is
Oh, okay,
objective
that's
6
doable.
here. See, that's objective 6.
Okay,
You'd have to defend it.
that shouldn't be a problem.
Interesting. Let's come back at the end of James's movement phase turn 3 and see what he decides to do. Well, well, well. Mr. Ellis playing the mission. It seems we do have these Skyweavers which have moved out here. Looks like they're ready to target some of the vehicles. We have this Star Weaver, which has moved, which is empty, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, 2 guys.
No, it's that. Oh yes, it's the empty one that you've sent over there for that objective, which will secure some Maelstrom points. Very, very nice indeed. Of course, both the Death Jesters in the background have not moved, nor has the Troop Master in the back either.
What's he doing?
He's come to say hello.
The Solitaire has come out to play.
Ready to sing?
And not until you're
You getting
dead.
ready to sing
I'll
it
sing
then?
when you're dead.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Is that
Now-
the first time I've heard that?
Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, Mr. Bone, but the Solitaire ignores all terrain.
I am aware, yeah, no, totally.
So that means
It's got a
that
flip belt.
he could basically charge you and you won't get to Overwatch because you can't see him.
Yeah, no.
Did you know that?
It's a nice play. That's why I said, what's going on over here? Cheeky.
We're in the psychic phase now, folks. Webway dance on herself. Shadow Seer, a 1 and a
not
3
go off.
fails to go off.
And then she's just going to cast a smite.
Magic missile.
Smites on the Ghost Keel, which is down to 8 wounds already.
Which doesn't go off either.
Oh, okay.
Whiffington.
Okay, Whiffington. And with that, it is now the shooting phase. 4 Haywire Blasters into this already damaged Hammerheads. Surely it cannot survive. 4d6 shots.
Why did you say that? Because now it's going to survive.
Well,
and I'm
might
going to
do.
look silly. Go away. You can go away as well. I nearly swore then.
4d6 shots there. No, that's a good roll there. That's a good roll there. Okay.
That is a good roll.
So he seems quite quietly confident. He's not saying much.
But what I'm going to do is this now. There you go. So
having a stroke.
Oh dear. Right now, can you get any hits? Your dice have been cursed, sir. Your dice have
he's touching
been
the cursed dice?
Yeah, still is a bit of a mistake there.
Nope.
Bit of a mistake.
Nope.
Bit of a mistake there.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. I am all powerful.
And we return for the wound rolls.
That's
That's
pretty good. That's pretty good right there.
Okay, so lots of mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also lots of
And
wounds.
lots of regular
Lots
wounds.
of regular wounds,
So he's got to
yeah.
make 4 saves at -1.
-1.
At -1, yes.
Now, just to let you know, it is -1.
Do you want to just roll your mortal wounds to see if you kill me outright?
All right, so he's rolling
Shall we?
3d3.
Yeah, go for it.
3d3, 3d
Not
nothing.
very good.
Okay. So
1,
you've
2,
done
3, 4 mortal wounds.
4.
Plus 5, 6, 7. So he's done 7 mortal wounds.
So there's 7 mortal wounds, so I have 2
However,
wounds
you've
left.
got 2 wounds left.
And you've
Okay.
got 4 to
You've got
save.
4
4 to
saves at
save.
-1.
-1.
4 saves there at -1.
Ush!
So you know how I said it
don't-
was.
I
It
don't like
was.
that.
How good was the fun?
You should be dead. Stop walking around me now. Go away.
Starweaver shuriken cannons into the Pathfinders. Okay,
That's not
that's
bad.
4 hits. 2s. That is 4 wounds. No AP on those.
So 5's on
5 plus.
Pathfinders. Make 1 but 3 kill.
Okay, 3 will no longer find any paths in their life. We now have the unit inside this Starweaver. I believe we're doing 2 fusion pistols into this. Is that right?
3.
3, sorry, and then the shuriken pistols into these Fireblades.
Yes, let's do the fusion first.
Fusion.
3s.
That's 2 hits. That is 2
2
wounds,
wounds.
no save.
No save.
And it's in fusion range. Rather alarming there. He's got 4 wounds on the first salvo. He's got
Another
3
3.
wounds. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7 is what he's taking from the hammerheads.
6 wounds left.
Not bad. Okay, and then the shuriken pistols.
Yes.
Both hits.
Okay, both hit there.
And one
wound.
wound.
One wound.
Okay,
Forgive me, that was on the fire warriors there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So 4. No, but I
that's
do
kill
have
one.
a
Sense of stone.
sense of stone though on the 6th is fine. Oh, it winked.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
he's
fair
still
enough.
dead.
6 shuriken cannons from this Starweaver now into the remaining 2 Pathfinders to hit. He's only hit twice.
But there
That
was
is 1
2
for
left.
each of them.
Yeah.
That's 1 for each of them there. 1 is dead for certain. 1 is wounded. 1 is dead.
Yes.
So both are dead. Unit wiped. No more paths for them. Shadow Seer now firing a hallucinogen grenade into these fire warriors.
Now, just before you do that, that's one on leadership, right? Yeah. Okay, they're leadership 10 right now.
That's all there is to shoot at.
Okay, cool.
She might as well just do
I
it.
just want to let you know.
Hits.
Roll
2d6 here.
it.
2d. Oh, 6, 7, 8. Very close. Folks, here we go. Unit inside here now. 3 fusion into the Ghost Kill, 2 Shuriken pistols into the
Fire Warriors.
Fire Warriors. There we go.
Shuriken
Hello.
pistols first.
Okay.
Both hit.
Both hit. 3s.
Oh,
One's dead,
hit.
and then a wound on a 3, or one had a sense of stone.
Yeah, so
save.
sense of stone.
No, he's
No,
dead.
and then the other one fails to save. Sense
Okay.
of stone. No, so another
2
2
Fire
kill.
Warriors killed. Not bad. Some good drive-by shooting there, and
Yeah.
let's see what the 3 fusion pistols do. Let's see what they can do. Ooh, all 3 hits. Not insignificant there on this Ghost Kill. That's 2 wounds there, Bone.
Okay, cool. So 4 up invulnerables.
It's 4 up invulnerables. Oh, he makes both. How obnoxious.
He's a very obnoxious man.
We do have this Troopmaster though, does a fusion pistol point blank into this Ghost Kill.
2.
That's a hit.
Hits.
It is a failed wound,
Yes.
unfortunately.
I've got no CP.
Nothing you can do about that. Okay. Is there any other shooting?
That's Star Weaver at the back.
Yes, of course. What's that firing at?
Firing at that middle unit of Pathfinder.
Right, seems to be wanting to remove these Markerlights here. Must have a problem with them.
Don't like
Yeah.
Right, we're on to
I
hit.
wouldn't either.
Right, he does hit with
Decent.
5. That's 1 for each Pathfinder there. 2s. He kills 2 outright. He wounds another 2. And he kills another 2, so 1 left alive. There you go. Folks, it's now the charge phase. The Solitaire is declaring a charge against the Fire Warriors. Don't forget, with his special rules to flip belt, he ignores terrain. So, let's see what he can do. Well,
Oh,
he's
it's only
rolled a
2 so far.
He's not currently blitzed either, by the way, folks. Oh,
Oh,
that's
yes.
turned it
No,
around.
but-
With an 8, he goes directly into those Fire Warriors.
I'm not even going to bother measuring that.
Issue
I might actually measure
there.
Oh,
He
that's
does measure it. He still makes it. It's not a problem.
Easy.
Okay.
Boom.
Do you want to move on to the next unit that you're declaring a charge
Yeah.
with?
The bike's into
Okay.
there.
Bikes into this Hammerhead. Hammerhead will get some Overwatch.
Yes, so let's start with the drones.
Okay.
Because Bone does like to drone on.
I'm going to kill all the bikes in Overwatch.
And yeah. In the Overwatch now. You do hit
2
twice.
hits there!
2 hits, don't alarm me.
Oh, you're alarmed! Do you know what? I'm going to overcharge my ion cannon because I would rather kill myself than let you kill me
I
in combat.
genuinely hope you explode now.
Me too. It's
It's
6
6
shots!
shots. He might well kill himself.
Please.
This is
Please.
getting alarming here. All it needs is 2 1s for him to be dead. But can he get it?
Oh, he's got 1 wound
He's
left.
got 1 wound left.
But he
He's
does
got 1
hit
hit.
once.
He's got 1
wound
hit.
left, Bone.
He's got 1
Shoot.
wound. He
And it's a
wounds.
wound.
4. Oh, do you want to look at that?
Oh, it's a 6!
Oh, that's cheeky.
It's a 6.
That's cheeky. Okay. Now he does need to make the charge.
I think
Mr.
that's 8
Ellis.
inch charge.
Rolling the charge. Rolls out. He's
Hey!
rolled a 10. There's no doubt about it. In
Very
he goes.
nice.
Oosh goes the sound of the grav engines.
We'll leave the tape measure there because I don't
And
need
what's
it.
the sound that Bone makes? A droning sound. Right, folks, we are in the fight phase, and it's the Solitaire. Let's see what this monster can do against those Fire Warriors. So remember, he's not in blitz mode.
2s. 8 attacks. Ooh,
Okay.
Couple of misses.
Couple of misses
That's a
there.
shame.
Okay. This,
And I am using the caress, by the way.
he's using the crest, so all wounded, and the minus is 2, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
6
6
wounds.
is to save there, Bone.
Couple of
That's-
6s.
That's 6 is to save. Yeah. Oh, well, he kills 4, but the unit will still get to hit back with another 4 because it was 8 strong.
No, that's the Fireblade.
Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough.
so it'll be
Okay,
3.
could be a morale issue. Next up, we have the Zephyr Glaives attacking the 1 wound Hammerheads. I mean, if it survives, that would be rather funny, wouldn't it? I mean, surely it can't survive.
Well, we're about to find out.
So 3s.
Oh, a few misses there.
There was a few.
Misses
I'm not alarmed as yet.
It is 5 to wound.
It's 1.
That if Bone makes the save here,
Is it -2?
that
It is
means that the
-2.
hammerhead
2
survives.
damage. Flat 2.
It does mean the hammerhead survives if he rolls a 5.
Are you ready?
It's going to make me sick.
6.
Oh!
This was
Does he
it.
blow?
No, he doesn't.
And then
Oh,
for
look.
my drones, they both live.
They both live. He seemed to be keen to remove that model.
Instead, do you want to take your silly drones
Yeah,
off?
I'll take it.
Your silly drones.
Well, this is it. The remaining Fire Warriors are attacking the Solitaire. Let's see if they can put some wounds on him.
So hitting on 5.
Okay, 666. 666
Force to
there.
wound. It is 2
That's
wounds.
2 wounds there.
The Fire
James!
Warriors. He takes some wounds. Oh, he's down to 4.
How does a Solitaire lose a wound to
Well, he
Fire
tripped on that
Warriors?
mountain as he fell and just knocked his head a bit. It's like,
So you're saying he wounded himself?
yeah.
It's very clumsy for a Harlequin.
He's a new one after the one died heroically last night to bloody terminate.
Right, folks, it is morale time. On a 5, one of the Fire Warriors will go. On a 6, he's got Bonding Knife Ritual, so it doesn't matter.
Because I get a +1 to my leadership because of Sisea, which makes some leadership.
Can I just do one thing?
Sure.
You'll get another attack. What I was going to do was pile in and touch him.
Sure. So he has fly that will, and target lock will make no difference.
When they fly and fall back, they can't advance though.
That's true.
True.
So it just prevents him from moving his full distance.
Okay.
He
I will
wants
get to
to
hit
do
you.
that.
You can hit me all you
He
want.
wants
Okay.
to do that
Are you
anyway.
going to kill me?
So we are actually technically still in the fight
still-
phase.
okay.
No one wants to be alarmed, but we're still in the fight
Right,
phase.
so it's 3 attacks.
Okay, 3 attacks.
Hitting on 5s. I've hit you twice.
Twice again.
2s to wound. I have
Twos.
strength 6.
2's hit. He's wounded
just the
once. Mr. Ellis. He
It's
takes
fine.
another
Before
wound.
you
I mean,
travel.
why are you doing this?
Why is it?
Why?
Because your dice are rubbish.
Okay. Now,
Combat Tau!
did you take
Combat
that morale
Tau!
or not?
No, let's do that. So on a 5, I lose 1.
You
No,
don't.
they're completely
Okay.
fine.
Now that is the end of the turn.
These guys can't fail because they have leadership 10 because
Yep.
of the Ethereal.
Yep.
Cool.
So end of turn.
Over here.
The Pathfinder, yes, he could go.
Could go.
He could go.
Their normal leadership, I think, is 7 as well. I'm just double checking.
He's double checking everyone.
Double checking everyone.
He's double
Yes, so they are
checking.
leadership 8 because it's a Seiya, so I've lost 4. So again on a 5.
Okay.
Oh, 6.
it's a
because
6.
of Bonding Knife Do they
No.
have Bonding Knife Ritual?
Oh, do they? Pathfinders.
Very good Bonding Knife Ritual, yes.
Okay,
Because
fine.
they don't have it.
They don't have it. Stop cheating, Ben.
Okay, so that marks the end of the turn. What points were scored for the Harlequins?
Well, I got objective 3,
Yep,
and I've got objective 1.
you've got objective 1. So that's
And
2 points, isn't it?
My shadow seer is currently in the
Halfway.
midst of capturing objective 6.
Okay, so therefore he's doing very well here. I believe that puts him on 8 points to 5. You're in a bit of trouble here, Mr. Bone. Got to bring it back. It's your turn coming up next. Mr. Bone,
Yes.
it is time for you to draw cards.
Yes, I kept the
See?
Greater Good because I had a feeling this might happen. So I should get Greater Good this turn. And I'll be able to score D3 victory points for that.
D3.
Very nice.
Draws.
Supremacy.
Not a bad card, but can you get it?
Yes, I can.
He's still got one more card to draw.
Does
before
it
he
matter at this
starts
point?
dancing.
No prisoners.
No
That's the
prisoners.
best draw I could have drawn. That's all right. Thanks, mate.
Bye,
Take care.
James. Lovely having you. This is it. Movement phase, turn 3 for the Tau complete. We do have the Fire Warriors here, which have moved over to take this objective. We have the Devilfish, which has moved over to contest the objective that the Shadow Seer is currently holding, so she will not be defending that objective this turn. Ghost Keel has shuffled a little bit. We can see that the Solitaire is looking rather lonely. They're surrounded by Ghost Keel, and he's also standing on that objective as well. Fireblade supporting, and of course the 2 drones with. We have the Devilfish, which has just moved up there. Some additional movement happening live here, despite the fact Bone told me he'd finished moving.
Twice.
I'm just having another
Twice.
look.
Twice you said you finished
Twice.
moving.
I'm just having
Twice you
another
said
look.
moving.
I don't appreciate
We move over here. 2 drones in front of those Skyweavers here, and the rest of the Fire Warrior mob with the Ethereal are pretty much castling up trying to defend their position against the Harlequins. Just a single lone hero ghost kill hopping over here, because they have to fly keyword towards the Shadow Seer also. He must kill that Shadow Seer to ensure that he has the 3 objectives held for supremacy. So with no further ado, it will be the shooting phase coming up next. Let's see if Bone can get these points. We're opening with a simple Markerlight from the Fireblade into the Solitaire. And Solitaire clearly dodges.
That's pretty
Very
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what you're doing next? You're shaken by that, aren't you?
Yeah, very.
Based on that, the Ghost Kid is going to fire everything at the Solitaire anyway. He is overcharging.
So, 4s.
Iron Raker, that
Cool,
is
so it is 4 hits. I do
does
take a mortal wound though. 2s.
That's only 2 wounds. Oh, double 6. Solitaire makes it. Very nice.
The fusion.
Fusion. One hit.
hit.
Fusion.
That is
1 wound. Solitaire makes the next save.
Very good.
Devilfish now opens up with the burst cannon against the Solitaire. Can he?
I'll do the
And the drones as well.
Yeah.
Sure. Ooh, okay. Not the best.
Well, that's alright.
Not the best though, is it?
5.
Not the best.
Not the best.
I mean, not the worst.
But not the best.
Not the
That's
best.
not the best. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Just damage 1 here. But
fine
he
still.
makes both. He's not messing around now. Solitaire had a couple of trip ups, but now he seems to be on fire. It's the Pathfinders opening up against these Sky Weavers.
Yes, it is.
Yes, okay, fair
Actually,
enough.
We'll start with this
We'll
one.
start with the Lone Gunman.
Yes.
We'll start with the Lone Gunman. Here we go. Rolling to hit, -1. He gets a hit anyway.
Ooh,
Rerolling
nice.
the ones. Very nice.
Okay, now the whole
All
unit
5
into
at the
there.
next. No ones.
So
Scores 1
hit.
hit. So
I've
it's got 2 Markerlights on that unit so
Okay.
far. Fair enough.
That's it.
Cyclic Ion Commander into the Star Weavers.
Yes.
Sky Weavers.
Sky Weavers.
Sky Weavers.
Come on.
Okay.
So, with Command I'll be hitting on 3s, I'm rerolling 1s.
Yes.
I have to do these.
Oh, he's got ridiculous number of shots.
He
Yes,
does.
no.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so 2 hits, reroll that 1.
Stop it now. So
3
now-
hits.
Oh.
Do take a mortal wound for my trouble.
Okay.
But I have got
Down to 4.
5 hits there.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
8
that's a lot of hits.
it's a lot. They do
It is a lot of
They are
hits.
good.
They're the heroes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pop you down to 4. Okay. Let's choose.
Can he wounds?
I can
Oh, he
7 times.
Oh, seven wounds there, James.
I just need one more dice. My sweaty little poor hand.
You come over to this
So he's gone back over to the position of power. Does that work out for him? Well, kind of.
No, not really.
Okay, so 4 have gone.
Of course, because you've only got 4. Oh no!
Because I don't have any CP left. I think it's the end of the bikes.
Okay, so
Two,
the
three.
first one is alive.
Only 1 wound.
He's still
He's
alive.
still alive. And he's now dead.
Okay, the second one, last one is just takes a wound.
Wow, so he
Lucky
actually
there.
only
Oh,
kills
very
1 bike
lucky.
and 1 still got 2 wounds. The 2 drones here now will be opening up against the Haywire bikes.
Yes. So 2 hits so far. I've
2
dropped 1 on the
hits.
floor.
3 hits, very nice. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, saves. He
Both
does
fine.
make both, double
Very nice.
6, very nice. Next up, it's the Fire Warriors, rapid firing into the bikes.
Bikes as well. Oh, come on.
Dropping
5
dice
everywhere.
everywhere.
Ones. So far, 2 hits.
2 hits.
But 3 ones to reroll.
Okay.
Cool, 2 hits.
2 hits can be wounds.
2
You
wounds.
can wound twice. To save here.
1 goes 3.
Takes another down to 1
kill it.
wounds. Okay.
Oh yeah, because one was on 2.
That's
Sorry.
right, that's right. Okay,
one is
so
on
what's
1
happening next?
Was one on 2?
Yes, 1 was on 2 wounds because he only took the 1 wound from the last one. True story, I remember. It is a true story.
I'm not sure about that.
So I
That's
think-
fine. That's fine. No worries.
Should we check it?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
We're
matter.
having a
he
good
said.
time. Cool. Okay, give me a sec.
Okay. Devilfish opening up against this Shadow Seer. Will she survive? Killing her paramount. Yeah, not bad.
Okay, 5 hits.
Okay.
And
it is-
force to wound.
It's -1, okay.
2
2
wounds.
wounds.
Oh, both go
Ooh,
through.
fails both.
Down to
Only
3.
Nice.
3 wounds left.
Okay, everything into her.
Alright, straight onto the Ghost Kill, fair enough.
Overcharging as well.
Yeah,
so let's
this-
start with the fusion. No hits.
No, oh, okay, but we've got 6 shots from the Iron Raker. In theory, should kill her. That 4 hits there. That's alarming.
2s.
Well, 3s because of the -1.
3s.
So
I have 1 more CP. I'm going to spend that.
Yes,
Do I
and
get
she's
one
got 1 back.
Guys.
No. Yeah, so that's
4
4 wounds now. 4 wounds. Oh no, James! You make every single one!
Can we just count these dice here?
Okay, let's count them. Now, it was 4, and you've got 1, 2, 3,
and that one's a 6.
Well, that's what dice can do sometimes. This unit of Fire Warriors will fire at the unit of Skyweavers. Rapid firing, so lots of shots.
Yeah.
Hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s. He's rolling off the board there.
Get out of my way! Had enough!
That's a lot of hits though.
Yeah, it's not bad, actually.
That's a good amount of hits.
Okay, so he's hit several times there. Several hits there, Bone.
Yep.
It is 3s to wound. That's a good news. He's got a few wounds there.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
At least.
Well, you would hope so.
It just kills one.
Wow. Wow. Does kill 1, but yes, only just. The last Devilfish now opening up against the bikes. Last bit of shooting this phase. 5s.
So 1s. Okay.
Okay, a few hits. 3s.
1 wound.
No, just the 1 wound.
Fine.
Does make it. No issues there.
Did I fire my Markerlight with my Warlord? I don't think I did. So
No,
no,
you
I
didn't actually, because you only fired that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and these guys here. Well, he didn't really have a valid target that I was going for, so he will fire his pulse rifle into it as well.
Just at the bikes. Why not?
So it will be 3s or hits. Only the 1 wound though.
Does make that save. Okay. Now that marks the end of the shooting phase.
Well,
Is there going to be a charge phase?
I mean, I could charge in here with these guys.
You could.
And try and have a punt.
You could.
And I'm going to do that
Yes.
because he has fly, and if I get a big enough charge, I can still land over on the 6 and get supremacy.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the play.
So-
Okay, so it's going to be the charge phase coming up next.
So, yeah.
Let's see what happens. Charge phase time, a little bit of Overwatch. Mr. Ellis. Shuriken pistol.
Nope.
Shuriken missile. Okay, fair enough.
In we go.
Here we go. Charge.
Oh,
That is
yes.
an 11. That's exactly what he wants. Regardless of whether the Shadow Seer survives, he now holds the objective with 2 units to 1. However, actually, before we go into the fight phase, Devilfish will also charge just to see if we can get some extra hits on.
Yeah, because then I'd get no prisoners, because I didn't kill anything this
No,
turn.
no, you didn't. Okay.
So yes. the
Also
Devilfish
makes it,
goes
so we'll just
into-
hover in there. We'll go right into the fight phase now, why not?
Sure.
So, who's attacking first?
Let's attack with the. Hang on, let's do this. So you would have gone like there. Cool. I just want to make sure I'm doing that properly.
Sure.
Cool. Let's start with the Devilfish.
Okay, Devilfish.
So 6s, nothing, and then the Ghost Kill, nothing. There it is.
Okay, fair enough.
She's going to head back into the ghost kill.
She hits back.
3 attacks, I believe.
Yes.
2s.
So see here. That's
hits.
3 hits. Missed stave. Definitely 1 wound on a 6. What's the strength?
Strength is +1.
I think it's +2 for the stave,
+2.
but that would still only make a strength 5.
So I'm toughness
1.
6.
yeah, so you need
one.
you need 5.
So 4 up and vulnerable.
Makes it, no issues there. Okay, very interesting. So that marks the end of the turn.
Very good.
We do have supremacy now, don't we?
Yes, and we also have the Greater Good.
Okay, so that is the greater good worth D3 as well?
Score D3 victory points if you control an objective marker that was controlled by your opponent at the start of this turn. So that was that one here.
Yep.
So I fell back onto that. So it's 2d6.
2d3.
2d3.
Right, 4. Bang on the average across the 2. Very nice. Mr. Bone, that puts you on 9 points now, doesn't it? 9 points to Mr. Ellis. Ellis, you've got 8. 9-8. Spone sneaks into the lead. What a tight game we have on our hands. It's the Hampshire Hammerers versus Tabletop Tactics, and the Hammerers are about to get hammered.
No.
Mr. Ellis, it is time for you to draw your next 2 cards, sir.
That's
He's
all good.
still got defend objective 6. What does he draw?
Oh, the Dance of Death. So I've got to destroy 1 enemy unit, basically.
The Dance of Death. Okay.
And then... Oh, and I've got Supremacy.
Oh, very interesting. Now, just off camera here, Mr. Bone's been flapping his arms around. What's been the problem here, Mr. Bone?
I don't think I shot this.
Did he shoot that hammerhead?
I don't think he did.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
That
I
might have
can't-
been a mistake.
Yeah.
Did you just forget to shoot your hammerhead there, Bone?
I think so. Should we just do a triple check?
I think it's too late
Is it
Well, it's too late, isn't it?
I draw my cards.
Yes, we've moved on, see?
I mean,
keep
I'm
moving
all
on.
for take backsies, but not in new turnsies.
Not yet. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone at home, but it is the end of the Harlequins movement phase turn. What turn is it?
3, 4?
Is this your turn 4? You went first. Because that was just your turn 3.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, it's
This
turn
is
4.
turn 4 now.
Oh!
Wow, things are getting frisky here. Okay, so what we have, one objective hold.
Please leave on all your clothes.
One objective, 2 objectives here, 3 objectives here. Really?
No, we can't
So
put
we-
that on. It has to be pixelated.
So we've got 3 objectives here with these characters. So he's already got supremacy. That's bad news for Mr. Bone. We do have the Shadow Seer here still alive and kicking.
And out of
we
combat?
do out of combat now. It's an important distinction. We do have the Star Weaver over here. We do have the Star Weaver over here now. It should be noted that the Troop Masters swapped, didn't they? One Troop Master got in, one Troop Master got out.
I like to think they high-fived.
They high five probably.
You're going to
absolutely.
die. I'm going to stay here.
Sounds good.
And he's like, what did you say?
So then what happened is we got the bikes that have come over here from here. We have, this is the Troop Master, isn't it?
Shuriken sword on.
Okay, and then we have this empty Star Weaver still there, and the Solitaire did blitz finally towards the Pathfinders. That's the story of the movement phase. We've got a psychic phase coming up next. Let's see what happens. It's a psychic phase. It's Veil of Tears time, casting on herself.
No,
Fails
again.
again.
Third time in a row.
Maybe she should cry about it.
She's now casting
be smite.
smite.
Question.
Yes.
Would you say he is equidistant?
Definitely not. Not even close. No take back seats.
Then she'll do into that and be happy about it. Super smite coming up. D6 wound.
we go.
Boom. No, don't
She's gonna die!
She kills herself! Unbelievable, Mr. Ellis! However, with that peril, she does do D3 mortal wounds on the other 2 targets.
Which
D3 on that
kind of
one?
worked out better.
Yeah. She
Two.
does do
Two.
2 on
And
the
on him.
Devilfish and on the Ghost Kill 2
Another
as
2.
well. So the Ghost Kill's down to 6. Not bad. That takes us to the shooting phase. Double Shuriken Cannon into these 3 Fire Warriors. Rolling 2 hits.
Double one.
Double 1.
You've been rolling a couple of those recently.
Huh? Did you notice that?
And then 2 oh, well, with
They're all
triple
dead.
6,
Get rid
they're
of
all
them.
dead.
Are they not in cover?
Oh,
We'll get
they're in the
sixes.
forest, yeah,
They're
we
in the
need
forest
six.
here. So we'll get sixes.
Oh,
One
one's alive.
One lives.
One's alive. Infuriating there for James.
I'm infuriated.
Okay, we're on this Star Weaver. 6 Shuriken Cannons into this Fire Warrior unit. Not bad.
That's a bit better.
Not bad at all. Okay, 2 wounds, 2s. Kills 1 outright and does 4 wounds.
Okay, so the 4 wounds. And don't forget I've got Sense of Stone going
Yes,
off
good
over there
points.
as well. So the 4 wounds. Okay, I
2
dropped 2,
fails,
so it's now
triple 6
triple
required.
6 required.
No,
so
3
killed.
Fire Warriors are indeed
Dead.
killed. Leaves 2 left. This Twin Shuriken Cannon now firing both cannons, is that right, into the Pathfinder?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
How rude.
How rude indeed. 6 shots. 3, 4 hits. 2s. 3 wounds, so 3 saves of 5+ required.
No!
Pathfinder is slain. Okay, very nice. We swing over here now. We've got the unit inside firing everything into the Ghost Keel. Trying to kill him.
3s. This is the fusion.
Yep.
Oh.
Very nice start. Very nice start.
Oh,
One
one wound.
Okay, 4 people.
Does fail it. It is 2d6, picking up.
Oh,
Oh, it's only 2! Okay, he's got 2 shuriken
two
pistols.
shuriken pistols. These will do it. Oh, ominous.
Mate.
Ominous.
Yeah, I'm
Ominous.
scared.
No.
First to
They
win.
did nothing.
Didn't kill him.
Didn't kill him. Didn't kill him.
No. Unit inside that Starweaver now. 3 fusion into the Devilfish. Okay, 2 hits. 1 wound, no save. Infusion range.
6.
That's 6, not
Nice.
bad. 6
Down to
wounds
4.
down, there's 4 left, incredible. And then you've got the pistols from the units. Both miss. Okay.
And then the Troop Master, I might have sent to him.
Master.
2 hits.
Hits.
Ah.
Oh!
But don't worry, there's 2 bikes left to shoot. I know now where they're going. Into him.
Both now go on to the 2 AY cannons into that Devilfish.
Kill it.
This is a very silly game. Right, 2d6 shots. Okay, he's got 9.
Yes, he's got
Good starts. Okay, you got hit now. 3s.
6. I can't count.
He's trying to find
Who
some
can
dice
these
here.
days?
Okay, 3's to hit. Okay.
Ooh, there's a few
Okay.
misses.
There's a few misses there.
Oh, was that 2? Did I know what that was? That 3?
I think it was a 3.
I think it was a 3, yeah. Okay, so now to wounds. 4s are mortals. Right, well, he's already got 4 mortal wounds,
He's
of
dead.
which one is D3. He's definitely destroyed. Does he blow up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That'll be D3 mortal wounds on the ghost keel as well, folks.
Probably the bikes too.
Probably that. Ooh, will it be on the bottom?
Yeah, I think it will be.
Oh wow!
Okay.
What an explosion
And that will
there!
get him as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Him as well. Okay, cool. So let's start with my own guy. So D3.
It's the
course.
big 3. He's got 1
wound
wound left.
Okay.
1 wound. That's big news.
Then we'll start on. Come on, Ben. Come on. You've been doing this for years.
Okay.
Okay. Then D3 on here.
Starweaver. It's the
3.
big 3 there.
Very
3
nice.
wounds down. Okay.
Then we'll do on to this Starweaver.
Yep.
Three
Also the
again.
big 3. This is a supernova explosion. And then onto the bikes, I believe.
Can I
next.
kill one?
Can he kill 1? A 5 or a 6. He's off the board.
That's my lucky dice.
A 5 or a 6. He's rolled a 1. Okay, so 2 wounds left on 1 bike. But wow, what an explosion. Right, team. So one of the drones was destroyed. Bone just rolled for that off of camera, but 1 drone has gotten out. We do have a little bit more shooting. It is the Death Jester now. What is he firing at? Right, because if he strips this last wound from that ghost keel, 3 shots. 2 hits.
One's
Right.
a -3.
So
Okay.
I get my 4 in front
He
of me.
gets the 4. Yeah, the 3 doesn't wound because the
No,
ghost keel
yes,
stuffing is
yes.
6.
So single die.
He's
Die.
rolled the 3. He does kill the ghost kill. Nice shooting from the Death Jester. Not bad.
first game ever. Yes.
And it's my Warlord as well. He's like, no, you Xenos scum. Even though I'm Xenos as well.
We're in the charge phase, folks. We have several charges being declared. Which one are we starting with?
Him.
Okay, Starweaver into the gun drone.
Okay, 4 shots. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Is a wound.
Does get a wound.
And it takes
Okay,
wounds.
takes a wound. Fair enough. 2 left. Now can he make the charge?
Nah.
He
Yeah,
can, actually.
yeah, yeah.
Actually, he can. He
Pretty
defi-
good.
Pretty
I'm
good.
just gonna
Definitely
slide-
can.
Alright.
Pretty good chapter.
Right, shall we roll for the other
Do
charging
you know what, I'm gonna put it in
unit?
the other side of that.
Okay.
Just a little bit more range. Oh, I don't want to put that there. That doesn't help.
No.
Not really. So I'll
Okay.
do the bikes in next.
Okay, bikes are charging. No Overwatch now.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely make it on a 10. Very nice work. Okay.
Okay.
Do you intend to charge any other units that way? Now.
I'm going to charge him over as well. The Troop Master.
Oh, yes, of course, Shoot Master's out.
5. I don't think he'll do
That
it.
will be a failed charge, I believe.
Yeah, because he'll get to there. And it
Yeah.
might-
Okay, failed charge there. Fair enough. Any other charges?
Over here, I'm going to charge that Starweaver into that lone fire one.
Okay, so some rapid fire from the Fire Warrior. On the Overwatch there.
He's within 6 of that Fireblade. No
All
hits.
miss. Can't really fail the
Not
charge.
really. And-
No.
Oh, you've got 2 actually.
Okay.
Power over.
Then we have the Solitaire.
So that unit
Charging the Pathfinders.
So I'll fire my pulse carbones, obviously.
Okay. Gets
2
1 hit,
hits.
2 hits. Gets
One
one
wound.
wound. Next one save. Okay, now to make the charge.
Fail it.
Yeah, no problem at all. An 11.
Furious.
Solitaire is clearly blitzing. Here we go. We got the bikes now into the lone drone. Can the lone drone survive?
3s.
All but one. And then it is... Okay, that's 3 wounds at -2 there that I can see. Need 6s. Oh, drone is destroyed. Fair enough. They now hold the center objective there very, very comfortably. Okay, what are we doing next?
I'll do the other guy.
Okay, the Starweaver into the Lone Fire Warrior.
3s.
2 hits. Hey, 2 wounds.
No, AP.
Yeah,
He's
kills
dead.
that Fire Warrior too. The Harlequins are...
Killed by a transport.
Bit embarrassing,
He's
isn't
got a
it?
guy with a sword. Don't get too carried
All
away.
they did was this. His little fish head bounced off.
Solitaire now. We've got 10 attacks. Axe the Pathfinders.
2s. He misses
Yep,
once.
So 9 hits. He's got so many attacks because he blitzed.
And this is
This
the
there.
stress.
Yep.
He drops 2.
Okay.
So it's 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds at -2.
7 wounds at -2. That means there is no save. That means they are all dead. Thanks for playing. Folks, that was a big turn for James. He has indeed got supremacy. What else have you got in this turn?
Dance of Death, and again,
Yeah.
I've started
You're
defending
now
objectives.
halfway towards defend objective 6. So you've got to roll a d3 for supremacy.
Oh,
He only gets the 1 though. It makes this game tight. And I assume Dance of Death is only worth
Yeah,
1.
so that's 2.
So that puts James on 10 points to Bones' 9 points, if I remember correctly. 10-9. Big news, everyone, as we go into Bones' turn 4. That's coming up next. Mr. Bone, it is time to draw your next 2 cards. Still
It
got no
is.
prisoners in play. What do you draw now?
Defend objective 3. I believe that's this.
That's 5.
5.
3 is...
That's 3, and the Starweaver's on it. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Next card.
Defend objective 5.
Right, that is defend objective 5, so you are already halfway towards that. Okay, are you doing a gamble
No.
for those 2? No, he keeps it. All right, let's come back to him at the end of the movement phase. This is it. Turn 4 movement phase for the Tau. Ghost Keelers come around here. Fire Warriors supporting, the Ethereal also supporting. Fireblade sort of staying a little bit more reserved back here. I believe the Hammerhead did remain stationary.
Yes.
Okay.
He'll remember to shoot it.
He'll remember to shoot it this time. We've got the 2 Fire Warriors which should move towards the objective. They did advance, but didn't move quite far enough to get within 3. Meanwhile, we do have the Fireblades, the 2 stealth drones, this Ghost Keel, and the drones holding the objective 5 here, which he's of course trying to defend. Commander has moved over here on the right flank and is looking at the Solitaire. Devilfish seems to be looking at the Solitaire also. This Devilfish has come over here with its 2 drones disembarked, which means that he will be holding that objective now. More models within 3 than the Starweaver. And the entire centre of the battlefield is very much the domain of the Harlequins. He's abandoned it completely. So let's see what happens. It will be a shooting phase coming up. Bone needs to do some damage here, I think, to try and secure a victory. He's got a 1-point lead. Is that right?
I'm on 9. No.
Oh no,
actually 10.
it's James on the 1-point lead. You're on the 1-point lead last time, so we're going to have to see, can Bone claw it back? Shooting phase coming up next. We're in the shooting phase. We open with the Warlord, the Fireblade into the Solitaire with the Markerlights. He did move, so it's 3s. He rolls a 2.
Yeah, and I can't use the Puretide engram.
Can you use your Sas'ui reroll?
No,
Oh no, because it's a modifier. Yes.
Oh, the
exactly.
Sas'ui rerolls, which I've been forgetting for the last 3 turns.
Nevertheless. Okay, overcharging and firing everything into this Solitaire.
Correct.
Tau Commander, here we go. Cyclic Ion, 3 hits. Can reroll.
Can reroll 1 of them.
Can reroll 1 only, yeah, because he
Yeah.
didn't get the Markerlight off. Does
Cool.
pay off though, but he
So
takes
he's taken off
another
a wound. He's down to
wound.
3 left.
Down to 3.
So I've remembered my Sas'ui now.
That's good. The good news, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good
It's
news.
really stressful.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh,
okay, so
okay.
missed twice, but
Okay.
still 7 hits.
And that's another mortal wound, is it?
Because
Because it was the
sure,
second.
why
So
not?
yeah,
Great.
so that's 2
Excellent.
wounds left.
Okay, here
Now-
we go. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 wounds on that solitaire.
I think he's dead.
On that slippery solitaire. On that dead solitaire. 2 go through. Oh, it's D3 though.
It's D3.
If he could whiff if he rolled a double 1 and 2. He doesn't.
No.
He gets a 3 and a 1. That does it. Solitaire is slain. This Fireblade in the middle of the drones here, firing into the Starweaver.
Yes, he did
Minus
move
3.
as well.
It's not -3.
So, MV rolling 1's there.
Okay, so it's a
Yes.
hit. Do you know what you're firing next?
I'm going to go over to this. He's had a break.
He's had a break,
tea
yeah.
break. So
Okay.
the only thing that is in range is his cannon.
Yep.
There is no point in overcharging it because you only have 2, and it's the same on the wound.
Okay, so he's firing at
So,
Starweaver.
firing it, so D6 shot.
Oh, yuck. Just
all
the
I need.
one.
That's all I need.
It is all you need.
I do
He
hit.
does hit.
I
He
do
does
wound.
wounds. He does
Save.
not kill.
Save.
The Fire Warrior is now rapid firing here into the Starweaver. He's looking for the extra kill.
So 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Ooh, that's good.
And he rolled 1-1. Okay. Does translate to
a
a
lot of
hit. Yeah, it wasn't a bad roll at all. Looking at this. Needs
And
5.
Sisaya.
Sisaya, yes.
Thank you.
Gets another hit. There we go.
Oh, I feel so silly. Just do me a favour. If you've commented saying, just go like this. Everyone makes mistakes. We love you, Ben. And write that under all of those nice messages. It'll make me feel really pleasant as a human. 5s and 6s. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's 4 wounds.
there. It's 4 wounds. It's
Oh, 1 goes 3.
1 goes through. Did you only roll 3 saves?
Oh, I did. I cheated.
Oh, he does pass it
fine,
though. Ghost Keel time. Cyclic into this.
Yes.
Fusion into this.
Yes, not overcharging because he's only got 1 left.
All right.
So this will be 5 re-rolling 1s.
Raker.
Okay,
Ooh,
2
not
hits
bad.
so far.
Okay,
2 hits.
2.
Sisaya.
Yes, on the one that you missed.
Yes, but I'm just wondering if I want to keep it for the fusion.
Ah, okay, good points.
I want to keep it for the fusion.
Keeps it for the
So
fusion.
2 hits.
2
or
hits.
do I want to keep it for the fusion? I'll keep it for the fusion.
Keeps
All
it
right,
for the
cool.
fusion.
To wound.
He gets 2 wounds. That's not bad. Can he save?
It's fine.
Double 6.
Okay. Put them down. Come on. Have enough of this game. I miss.
He missed.
Sisaya. I hit.
He hits with Sisaya. He
He
wounds.
Who's that into?
This is in this with the fusion.
Oh, it
Oh, it's a 1.
3, 4, 5,
D6
6
damage. This guy's killed now. He's going to split his fire in the exact same way.
Yeah.
Fusion into this. Cycling Iron Raker into this. Iron Raker. Oh, it's 2 hits again. He's re-rolling the 1. It's still 2 hits. Can he wound? Yes, he can. 2 wounds. Only 1 wound left. Does he get it?
Yeah.
Oh, he finally kills him.
No.
He doesn't blow up.
Ooh, there
There
are
are units.
5 guys
unit
inside.
there. Unit inside.
And 1
One
dies.
is killed.
1 swordy
Okay.
guy's going to die.
Okay, so we'll disembark those in a moment, but we'll just get on with the fusion. Just whilst we're
The
here,
fusion.
Mr. Bone still hasn't used Sisaya.
No, just misses.
Desperate times here. Devilfish trying to plink off the last 2 wounds.
Yeah. I think that's the best play. Let's go for it. Nope.
No, okay.
Second Devilfish, which is this one.
Yes, yes.
2
Let's
hits.
get 2 hits. Okay, it's 5s to... No, he doesn't get the wounds. Okay,
So no-
that Starweaver will survive by the looks of it. I can't see anything else which
So
can fire
there
at
is
it.
one. So the Starweaver will survive. There is one more crazy play that I
Okay.
can go for. These 2 drones over here are within 18 of this fella.
Yep, so they're going to try and kill him.
They will try and kill him. So it's 5.
Okay. Does get 4 hits.
5
Does get
hits.
5 hits.
So
Okay.
if you're one of these wounds, and I felt every single
Yes,
4
he's dead.
upstairs, he's dead.
All right,
Okay,
they don't
so-
all wounds, but 4 do wounds.
So he's still alive.
He is
Yeah.
definitely still alive, but he does have to make his saves.
Make those saves.
Still make-
He's got to make his saves. He does make
Drop 1.
3.
Drops 1.
Okay, so 1 wound down. Now, does that conclude the shooting?
Yeah.
Tough breaks
Happy with that
there.
turn?
He's not
No.
happy with that turn, everyone. We can hear it. However, he does have 3 objectives. He does get to.
Well.
Actually,
I don't.
no, he doesn't.
I get
Because he's
4.
already got. He gets no prisoners, but he doesn't get it for D3.
And I get
Defend objective 6. That's significant. That puts James on 12 points.
To my 10.
To Bones 10. But Bone, are you halfway towards defending an objective yourself?
Yes, 5 and
Well,
3.
it's not
5
over
and
yet.
3.
It's not over yet then. It's not over
3,
yet by any
5.
stretch. Let's see what James does. It's turn 5 coming up next. Wow. Right, James, you've got to draw 3 new cards here, turn 5. Beginning
Yes.
new movement. Let's see what you get.
Secure objective 4,
Your objective 4.
which I'm on, I believe.
That is objective 4 there.
I'm on.
Okay.
Kingslayer. Ooh,
Kingslayer.
not likely to get that because
That's the Warlord.
You could.
could get it.
Yeah.
It's possible. Okay. And
And area denial.
right, you've
will get
already
to
got
do,
that.
yes.
Oh, that's a big blow, actually. Okay,
12
let's see what he
inches.
does. It's his
Oh,
movement
wait,
phase.
yeah.
Coming up next. The Harlequins are on the move. Turn 5. The troops have moved towards the Tau battle line. Troops disembarking over here as well with their troop masters supporting them. Scary stuff here as the Tau look on. This troop master has ascended the rock face and has now made his way down towards the depths of the Tau battle line. We do have an issue here because it's the Warlords. He could potentially make that charge, and then on top of that we have the Skyweavers who have leapt across and can almost definitely make that charge. So there are big problems for the Tau force here.
Yeah.
Can they keep it together?
Probably not.
Probably not. There's no psychic phase. We're going to the shooting phase. That's coming up next. We're in the shooting phase. Starweaver opens up with 6 shuriken cannons against the 2 stealth drones. Rolling to hit. Ooh, okay, 2 hits.
That's good.
That's the luck I need. Keep up with that.
Oh,
He's got 1 wound.
No.
No, Bone says.
It's fine.
Bone passes his save.
Yes,
there.
I do. Well, that's just cool. Yes. Yes, it is.
6 shuriken cannons from this Starweaver into these drones. Can he hit this time? -1. No, he doesn't.
No.
Looks like you're causing yourself a bit of a problem there. An almost embarrassing shuriken pistol shot now from the troop leader.
He also,
misses.
misses.
-1. Do you know what you're firing
It
at?
doesn't feel good, does it?
It doesn't feel
Well, those minuses.
unfair amount of minuses, I think.
Right, Harlequin bites now. Double haywire cannon into the 6 wounds. Hammerheads. 2d6 shots. Oh, very
10.
good roll. 10 shots. That could be quite perilous for a hammerhead.
3s.
Let's see. It's okay. It's 4s that he's looking for. He's got right. He's got 1 mortal wound plus D3 mortal wounds for certain. It's 2 mortal wounds plus D3 mortal wounds, and you've got to make 3 saves at -1, Mr. Bow.
Okay, well, let's do the saves.
3
because
saves
I've
at
only got 6
-1.
wings left, so if I
Yeah.
fail all of this, he's dead. I fail all of these,
You
he's
fail
dead.
all 3 of those, so he's
Does he
definitely
blow?
destroyed. Does he blow?
No, he does not.
He does not. Okay, fair
The
enough.
drones.
Drones inside
Fine.
are okay. Okay, we're over to the troops now. 3 fusion into the Ghost Kill, Shuriken into the Fire Warriors. 3 fusion, that's 2 hits. That's a wound.
For the Thunderbolt.
He makes it, no issues.
Yes.
Shuriken,
Yes, there's only 1.
that's a miss.
He misses.
No
Bit of a whiffy with
problem.
that.
Okay.
Force.
Right, folks, 2 Shuriken pistols from this troop into the drones, and then the fusion into the Ghost Kill. Oh,
Both
they're
hits.
both hits.
One
One killed.
1 killed. and
Minus
1 wound.
3 and 1 wound. Oh no, it's their strength 4, toughness
yes.
4.
Yeah.
So it's just
Just
one
one killed.
stealth drone killed.
Okay.
And then the 3 fusion into the Ghost Kill.
Hitting on 4s.
Does hit twice
twice.
though. Okay, and then to wounds. Does wounds twice. How are you playing this, Mr. Bone?
Okay, just give me a sec.
Okay.
'Cause I think I'm going to. What I'm trying to find out is if they get into combat, will they be within 3 of the center? No, they won't. So I have done that correctly, unless they get like a big old charge.
What about if they
right?
make, what if he puts 1 here, Bone, just to make sure?
Ah, he would be there.
He would
Okay,
there.
fine. So in that case, I want to save the ghost kill. Because
Yes.
it's not going to matter how many I hold
No,
here, right?
it's
So I'm going to
true.
pass those. It was 2 wounds, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to pass them onto these drones here.
Okay.
And as of the FAQ, actually, it could be like that, and actually I can use the
Yes,
whole unit now.
yes.
So it's changed, which is
Yes.
actually, even as a Tau player, I go unnecessary. Yeah. Cool. So 2s. Okay, so 1 goes
One
off, so it
does-
kills 1.
Okay.
And then I will make my 4-up invulnerable save, which I
No.
fail.
Okay, so it's 2d6. Picking the highest at that rate.
That's
It's
only
just
3.
the 3.
So he's down to
So
5.
it's down to 5. Right. Okay. Interesting. There is a troop master in here now firing the fusion pistol into the ghost keel, is it?
Yes, because I might
Okay.
as well.
To
In
hit.
case I get lucky.
Okay, off the boards. Okay, off the boards.
Bloody misses.
Oh my God. We're in the charge phase. The Starweaver is opening up against the Warlords here.
Okay, so I will great good with them.
Okay.
So I get 27 shots.
I don't think you do.
He
That's
does.
ridiculous. I think you're miscounting.
No, no.
How many are left? How many are there? Like 6?
Yeah, I'm just going to do it with them for now.
Okay.
Because if I... So what do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5...
Yes, that's 5.
6, 7.
Okay. We're rolling to hits. 6s.
Okay, that is
Not bad.
4 hits.
You get to say Oh no, we didn't.
No, it's only in the
shooting.
shooting phase. Thank you for reminding me now at the end of the game.
And then
No wounds.
No wounds.
Want to look like a good sport.
Oh, you certainly look like something, mate.
And then.
Yeah.
I think he's in.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Stage
Oh, and he
charge.
gets Overwatch obviously as well.
Yep, so
He's not
Warlord.
No.
No, okay. Then do the bikes just move
The
in?
bike's in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I didn't say thank you very much for doing that for me. So I'm not a cheater.
Very
That's
good.
okay.
The bikes easily make it, yeah, because they're practically right next to him. Okay, any other
Little
charges?
get there for the troop master, and I'll drop the troop master down. into
Troop
combat.
master charging. That's a 4 by the looks of it.
You do have to come down. You won't make that.
No, that's a failed
But
charge.
I'm
Okay.
in range for rerolls, I believe.
You can reroll your charge?
No, bikes, just bikes.
Oh yeah, you're definitely in range for rerolls.
That's
No issues
fine, then
there.
I'm happy with that.
Fair enough. Starweaver now is declaring a charge against the Ghost Keel, the Stealth Drone, this drone, and the Fireblades. So charging all of them.
Okay, cool. So we'll start with the Iron Raker. Actually, no, because you're charging all of them, I'll fire him first.
Markerlight
Yep.
misses.
Misses. Okay. Yeah, fall over.
Okay.
Okay, so the Iron Raker, he's got, I think at this stage he's probably going to die in combat, so I'm going to overcharge.
Okay.
Because I might be able to take him with me.
Sure.
I do hit twice, and
twice.
I take no mortals there. Very good.
Because there's no modifiers on the Overwatch.
I believe. Oh.
Or is there?
Well, I can't miss with 6s,
No, it's,
but I
it's
could.
unmodified roll of a 6.
But does it still affect the
Hits.
-1?
That is an
Honestly, no
exceptional
idea.
question. I have no idea.
Let's just say that.
Let's just say it doesn't.
Sure?
Are you sure?
Well, let's say it does. 'Cause
I
I've got
don't
like
know
3.
the answer.
Taken 3 mortals.
Well, I would
Otherwise
quite
you
like
just
to
take
say
it
3
through.
mortal wounds.
But the thing is, I think
Because he's going to kill that anyway, so I've got to eat another load of Overwatch.
Yeah. Oh, should we roll for it?
Is he in doubt?
Well, we can. Well, hang on. Let's have a look.
All right, let's double check. Right, folks. So we did interpret it that it would still modify because it says it's resolved like a normal bit of shooting, except unmodified 6s are required for the hit roll. So he's taken a mortal wound there because actually, as per the rules for the gun, it's just 1 mortal wound, regardless of the amount of ones.
Correct.
So fair enough.
So 6s then. So
Yeah, can he
3s
wound?
to wound.
He
2
can wound twice. The Starweaver's only got 2 wounds
Oh,
there.
he's got-
But is he
he's got
damaged
2.
too?
Yeah,
He's
'cause I
destroyed.
overcharged. He's
Yeah, he's
Does he
destroyed. It's off the boards.
No.
No.
He doesn't
I have
blow
just
up.
killed one of my own
Okay,
troops.
so Starweaver is blown. Very nice. Okay, so then what's charging next?
I'm going to charge the troop master in
Troop
next.
Master. Okay, fair enough.
He's got 5 wounds.
Where's he?
He's right there.
He there. Okay, cool. So are you charging him into everyone?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
To everyone.
So then we'll start again with this guy here. No, we'll go over to the
Drone?
he actually gets 5 shots now because he's next to the Fireblade. 1 hit.
Let's get 1 hit.
He's
Does
a
get 1
wound.
wound.
He takes a wound.
Fails to save.
Down to
1
4.
wound down.
Cool. Overcharged. I think he has to stay overcharged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Two hits.
2 hits there.
There's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. That's getting pretty scary now.
Got
He's
it.
failed both.
I got it.
Troop Master is dead.
Oh, this could be big.
This is starting to become a big problem.
So
A
I've
big,
got to
big
charge the
problem.
troop
He's got to charge the troop in. Are you charging everything again,
Yes,
sir?
I've
He
got to.
is.
Okay.
The Fireblade.
So, we'll come over, the Fireblade. No,
It is.
same again.
Same again.
2
2 hits.
2
again.
hits with the gun drone.
No wounds though. Okay. And
then the Raker.
Raker.
1
hit, no mortal wounds.
Fails to wound.
No. Okay, 2 fusion. No. Okay. Making the charge. It is a 2 and a 2, but that is still more than enough to make it to at least the Ghost Kill. Right, we're moving over here now. This unit of troops will charge the Fire Warriors. Bone is going to do for the greater goods on the Ghost Kill as well.
Yeah, so
Overwatch.
Fire Warriors first. Okay.
Not bad at all. 5 hits so far.
3
That's
wounds.
3 wounds. He does
2 go
kill
through.
2. Okay.
Fusion on the Ghost Kill. 1 hit. That is
Another
a wound.
wound. That's the 3rd one dead.
Okay, and then the Raker.
Another hit. Fails the wound. No. Okay.
7 should get me.
Oh, he does make it. Okay, 1 lone hero there. Goes right into the Fire Warriors. We're in the fight phase, folks, and of course the bikes are attacking first. Can they take the Warlord's head, which would be a big blow to the Tau Force?
3s.
2 hits. And they don't get any rerolls here.
That's bad.
They do get rerolls to wound, I
Yes.
believe. He does wound all 3 times though, and it is damage 2, and they're -2.
Okay, I'm going to pass these off onto these 2 drones.
Ah, the 2 drones are there, cheeky.
They take this. That's
Okay, so that's
go through,
2.
and then he takes,
So he takes. He has to take a save on a 6.
6. It's a 4.
No, so he's taking
it's
2 wounds.
damage. So I do get my sense of stone saves though. No, so he
No.
does take 2 wounds. He has 3 wounds
He's got
remaining.
3 wounds remaining.
So
All right.
I really need him to get in. I forgot
Yeah.
about the drone thing.
The drones are a problem.
Yeah, 3 attacks into him from
Okay.
the Starweaver.
2.
So he's not going to kill him.
1
It's only
wound.
1 wound.
He does fail it, sense of stone. Does
No.
fail that too.
Okay, so he's down to 2
he's
wounds
got
remaining.
2 wounds left, but he survives. It's big. Okay, we've got the troops now. 1 is attacking a stealth drone and the rest into the Ghost Kill. Fair enough.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's actually run to rerolls as well. Actually.
Yes, he is. Yep.
So 3s.
Okay,
Although that
2
wasn't
hits.
best. And then kiss is +1 strength. Plus -1. Oh, double
Ooh,
6.
double
This
6.
is on the shield drone.
Oh, shield drone survives.
Nice, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Silly.
Yeah, very silly now. Okay, now these
4.
troops
I'll do the
on
blade first.
Ghost Kill.
Sword.
All right,
Doesn't
blade.
do much. So they all hit.
Yep.
That all hits.
And then to wounds.
I think that's.
What's your strength with the sword? It's
Oh,
just
this
3,
normal,
isn't
so
it?
just 2.
If
Oh,
you-
no, just 1.
So just 1, but you can
6.
re-roll though, right?
Oh, yeah, 3.
Just
Yes,
to be Troop
true.
Master. Okay, so just the 1 wound anyway. Save on the Ghost Kill.
Minus.
No minus on that, it's just the.
He's fine.
Okay,
And then we've got 3 more shuriken. Oh no, I've got 2 swords and 2 caresses, so I owe you another sword attack. So
Okay.
I'll do that next.
swords.
I've got the other one. They all
All
hit.
hits.
We've done with that last time.
1
one.
wound, you can re-roll.
Just
Still 1
one?
wound. Okay,
Minus-
passes.
Yeah,
No
well, I've got a
minus.
4 up invulnerable anyway. So.
Yeah, and then the 2.
2 swords, so it's 8 attacks. Ooh.
Ouch, not what he wants there,
No.
so only 3 hits. Re-rolling wounds.
Oh, that'll be all of them actually, I think. 4,
Yep.
1, 3, 'cause it's only +1 strength. Oh,
Nothing, the troops whiff.
Whiffy.
That's big news.
Before I
Okay.
leave that unit
That leaves
there,
just
who won't be
this.
in range of rerolls.
Okay. Okay, 4 hits. 2 wounds.
Oh. Ugh.
Off the board. Off the board. Does get 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Okay, minus 2. So 6s.
So 6s followed by 6s.
Okay, and then 6s.
Save 2.
Passes 2. Okay, so only 2 Fire Warriors killed. Wow, that was not really the turn the Harlequins wanted. There will be some Tau attacking back now. Let's see what he does. 6 attacks back from the Fire Warriors into that lone trooper.
I've hit once.
Okay, 1 hit.
Fails
to wound. Okay, the troop survives.
Okay, and then the Ghost Keel at the moment I think has D3 attacks.
Yep.
Just 1. No
Misses.
hits.
Okay.
My
stealth
drone. Stealth drone. Oh, I think it's a hit on a 5.
Pretty sure it's 5s.
Yes, it is. 1 hit.
It's a wound.
A 3. That is a wound.
Passes.
Strength 4.
Save one of the troops.
He does
fails that.
by a drone.
Okay. One is killed by a drone.
Like, he's got this little thing. He just goes.
Flying frisbee.
no.
Okay, we have the Fireblade now attacking with 3 attacks on who?
I'll go for the bikes. Why
On the
not?
bikes.
Hitting on 3s, 2 hits. No wounds.
No wounds. Okay, now I believe that concludes the fight phase.
It does.
There is a morale issue for this Harlequin unit, I believe, and potentially for your Fire Warrior unit, Bone.
Not with leadership 10. No.
Okay, fine. He'll be fine on a 4. Okay, so that marks the end of the turn. You have scored area denial. Did you secure anything else?
I got skill objective 4.
He did get 4, so it's D3 plus 1 victory points here. D3 is just the 1.
So
and
I
Mr. Bone?
I got defend objective 3.
Oh.
So I'm on 12. What are you on now?
I'm now on 14.
12, 14. It is very tight here, James.
Very tight.
Things are getting crazy as we go into Tau turn 5. That's coming up next. Bone, we must draw 2 additional cards for you, sir.
I'm a little bit stressed out.
Okay, it's defend objective 5.
Scour the
skies.
It's a cheeky point there.
That is potentially possible. Big game hunter. Just needs a star. Oh no, does it say 10 or more
10
wounds? You cannot achieve that card, sir.
Right, so this is turn 5, isn't it?
You got
Yes.
a gamble. I mean, yeah.
I got it.
It's gambling.
I'll keep count.
It could be the last turn here.
Yeah.
Game could end here.
Yeah, game could end. So defend objective 5.
You can only draw with gamble cards that you've drawn, is my understanding. So I don't think you can get rid of defend objective 5. You'd have to get rid of Scour the Skies and Big Game Hunter, the cards you've just drawn.
I think we should double. That's
double
big.
check
Yeah,
that?
let's double check that.
Let's
I've never
double
played it
check
that way, but that doesn't mean
double check it now. Let's double check. Turns out Mr. Bone is right, so he is
I
going
was
to
right.
gamble. He's
He's
going to
gonna
keep the Scour the Skies.
Just got rid of the wrong one. No,
He's going to.
Okay.
He's going to draw the cards.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Defend objective 2.
Defend objective 2. Where is that? Where is that?
It's somewhere else.
It's all the way over
You were
there.
betrayed by your own troop master.
Oh no! Folks, it's turn 5. It's a summary. Mr. Bone has moved his forces around his deployment zone to try and remove any Eldari scum from its presence.
They're not, they're just nice. They're like little happy-go-lucky clowns.
Well, they do like to have a laugh.
They have a lot of a laugh.
But will they have the last laugh? We shall see. Okay, we're going to go right into the shooting phase. Who is firing at what?
Start off with the drones.
Yes.
They're going to fire into them. They get extra shots because of the Fireblade.
Okay, trying to finish off the last of the troops.
5.
Over there, okay.
3 hits.
Not bad.
3
That's 3
wounds.
wounds. Got to make every single one or he's dead.
He does.
He makes every single one. Oh no!
Come on now, this doesn't make any sense. No.
Okay, now what's happening next?
Okay. I'm gonna fire the Markerlight into these guys.
Markerlight into this. Okay, fair enough.
Jink. Good.
Jink. Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. I hit because he did not move.
Despite the minus.
Okay, I'm now going to fire everything into them with
Mr.
my Warlord. Am
Well,
I going to overcharge?
not your
One of
warlord, but
them's-
your commander.
My
They've
commander.
got 2 wounds left.
One of them has 2 wounds
Your
left.
commander.
The commander has 2 wounds
And there's
left
5
as well.
wounds left in there. Because he could die.
He could
He
die.
could die.
I really hope he does.
I guess I could choose not to overcharge.
You should choose not to overcharge.
But I need to kind of guarantee it. No, the gods are with me. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. First one hits all three
hits.
times. Next one takes
Okay,
that
does
mortal
take a mortal wound.
wound.
He's got 1 wound left.
This
next one. Okay, does
He's got
survive.
a wound left.
He's got 1 wound left, but he's had a good round of fire
2.
there. It's
They
all
all
wounded. It's all wounded on
Wounded.
those bikes there.
8.
I think it miscounted.
Okay, can James make these?
Oh no, they're dead.
Okay,
Very dead.
It's 4 fails by the look of it. Is that
And
right?
you've only got 5 wounds left in the unit. They are
Okay,
dead.
they
So
are
let's
dead.
go.
Fair enough. Unit white. Very nice. Ghost kill time now. Cyclic into who?
Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna come back to that.
Gotta come back to it.
Calm down over there.
Okay.
He's gonna fire everything into him.
Okay.
Cool.
Controversial.
So,
It's very controversial.
Character, I think you have to target them first.
No, I said into him.
Yeah, he's a character.
No, he's not.
He is.
He is not a character,
He is not.
James.
He is.
So,
Terry the Transport.
Terry the Transport. Right, okay, come along now.
Okay, overcharging.
Yep.
Okay, I've hit you 3 times. I do
So
take a mortal
1
wound for
mortal
my
wound,
trouble.
so he's got 3 left.
Is he not degraded at all? Oh, that's what I
I hit
said. Doesn't
6s.
really matter.
6s, yep, is irrelevant.
3s. There's
That's
2
2 wounds on that Star Weaver.
Both save.
Double 6, James!
No,
James!
I saw. Well done.
Okay.
The fusion.
Fusion.
No.
No
Okay.
hits. Okay. Okay. Things are getting very tricky here now. Very, very tricky indeed.
Yes. So, he's still alive.
He
very
is.
much alive.
He is.
Right. Okay. So this unit of 2 gun drones here will fire into them.
Okay, try and clear out those troops.
Yep.
No, very good roll. Okay.
Okay, very
That could be a
nice.
problem for those troops there. It's 3s. Okay, that's
Yeah,
5
5
wounds. Not bad at all. Can he save? He can't!
Oh,
Unit
Unit
white.
white, that's
Big
big.
blow. Very, very, very nice shooting from the Tau. Okay, that's now opened up the rest of these units to be able to fire at the troop master. So who's firing?
We'll start with this drone here.
Okay, drone opening up.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Fails
Fails to wound. Okay, next.
the fire warriors there.
Okay, rapid firing. The next to a Fireblade,
Oh,
so they get
come
an
on.
additional shots.
Yep, so it'll be 6
Okay.
shots here.
6 shots.
4s.
Okay, that's just a 1 though. Okay, does get the wound on a 4. Can he save?
He saves.
He can save. Okay, who's firing next here?
So I'm going to fire both the burst cannons
Both
into
burst
here.
cannons from Devilfish to Troop Master.
There we go.
Oh, amazing
There we go.
roll. Okay, and then 3s. Oh, that's
There's
5
5
wounds. I believe he's still got 5 wounds,
He
isn't
has. He's not been wounded yet.
Okay. Oh! He fails every single one! The Troop Master is dead! Yakety yak, don't talk back! Wow. Well, well, well. Both those Devilfishes fired together there, killed the Troop Master. Incredibly bad luck on James's part, incredibly good luck on Bones' part.
Wow.
But will he capitalise now? This Ghost Kill splitting his fire to here and to here. How are we doing it?
Okay, so cyclic into here, fusion into there.
Okay, let's do it.
So cyclic, I'm not overcharging here. Cool, 4
They
hits.
4 hits, yeah, absolutely. 2s, 3
3
wounds.
wounds.
Okay, into the
Into
troop.
the troop.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
see.
no, he's dead.
Oh, he's definitely dead.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh.
fair enough. Only just though did end up passing
And
2.
the fusion.
The fusion
Oh, there you
into
are.
the Star Weaver.
No hits.
Both miss. Okay, Star Weaver does survive. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you have fired everything now.
I have.
Will there be any charges, sir?
I think I gotta.
Okay.
I gotta try. Well, yeah, it's an interesting one. There will be some charges actually.
Okay.
There's something I can do which will help me here greatly.
Okay.
These drones are going to charge into him.
Okay, I know why.
I know why as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I made a silly
Slightly
mistake.
out, they're out of
to
position
prevent
here,
fire.
so they can't protect the Fireblades, you see. Which we could give away Warlord and Assassinate.
Oh my God, can I get it on the table?
He can't roll on the table.
And they missed it. Anyway.
Get the droids to make the charge. Right,
A
6 they can, yes. Okay, fair enough. Alright, the 2 drones will now attack the Starweaver. There's no other charges happening.
Actually, I'll charge with my Ethereal.
Okay, charges
Why
with
not?
the Ethereal. Why not? Indeed. Makes it.
Okay, very good.
Okay, are there any other charges?
Yes, I'll charge with my Commander.
Okay, the Commander also charges that Starweaver.
No, he doesn't.
He
Three
fails.
fails.
Okay,
Not,
fair enough.
not in a million years.
Not in a million
So
years.
attacks on
Okay.
the Starweaver.
Cool. My Ethereal. Yes! Combat Tau! We have the Ethereal with his honor blade, the mightiest blade that has ever been seen in the Tau Empire. I attack you. I hit twice. I wound you on 4. They toughness 6?
Yes.
I wound you on 5s.
1 wound.
1 wound there from the Ethereal.
He's fine.
No.
Damn it! And then the drones. Hit twice.
Oh.
Psycho drones.
1 wound.
Fails.
Takes a wound.
Takes a wound. Very
Frisbee
good.
drones
Hits
for
the
the
drones.
win. Okay. He hits twice. 1 for each of them. Yeah, he wounds twice.
Is it
Okay.
-3?
No,
They're
it's
not,
not.
James.
Make one fail.
Okay, 1 drone is destroyed. Fair enough. But that does conclude the end of the turn. Potentially the end of the game. Let's tally up the points. Did you? Well, you scored 1 point, didn't you, Mr.
So
Bone?
1 point. So I'm on 13 points.
Did you get defend objective 2? No.
No, he's not.
So defend objective 2 is all the way over here, protected by
him.
our own model. Okay, now, as it stands, with Scout of Skies, how many points are you on, Mr. Bone?
I'm on 30.
13, lucky for some. James, 14, I believe. And you also would get line breaker if the game ended. Not that you would need it. I believe it's the person who went first that rolls to see if
It's
the game
correct.
ends. James, to win the game, you are looking for the roll of a 1 or a 2. James rolls a 2.
very
He's
good.
taken it
Brilliant game.
Very,
for the
very good game,
Hampshire
man.
Hammerers.
Very good
Let's
game.
talk about it in the wrap up.
We hammered you.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a conclusion.
Yeah.
What an epic game.
It really went one way down.
It really did.
One way
It
down.
really did. Some incredible luck and misfortune on both sides at various points, I thought.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we allowed the Hampshire Hammerers to win today.
Yes. No.
Because we are very gracious here at Tabletop Tactics.
Skill.
It's something in the throat there? One of my agents of vet has gone. No, look, I thought it was very exciting to watch.
Yeah, good game.
I think that you guys probably would have enjoyed that one too. Always good to have a very close game, I think.
Yeah,
It's the
and that
best
was a
way to
very
play
close
40k. Is there anything in retrospect you would have done differently? Even though you got the victory in the end.
Even though I
it was
got the
very
victory.
close, wasn't
I
it?
think-
Could have been stolen from you there.
Very easily, and I think there's a couple of key points in that. I think when I think it was turn 3, when I pushed the bikes into the corner, but I put the prismatic blow on the bikes further back, that was a mistake. If I put the prismatic blow on the bikes nearest, well, I know I rolled several 3s in
You
that
did.
one,
It would
and
have
they would have
made a
still
big
been there.
difference. Yeah,
and
that's
I
true.
think I would have cleaned up a lot more stuff
Yeah,
in that
certainly.
combat.
Certainly.
I think in retrospect, maybe I should have held back slightly and let you go first.
Right.
Because I didn't really do the damage in that
Didn't,
first
did you?
round.
Didn't do too much.
So I think I was quite lucky, realistically, that I was able to pull out
So
the
is
win at the
Bone
end.
being
played
quite
into
tactical
my
and
plan.
cagey
Yeah.
there, being
You
very,
did
very
play me
cagey.
there, and I learned that lesson.
Yeah.
And I just think the luck going back and forth, like when you wiped out half that stuff in that last charge phase.
Yeah,
was
that Overwatch,
just
that
mad.
Overwatch was
It
insane.
It was absolutely insane.
So
really
one
good.
thing, just a tip for when you're playing Tau, only ever charge 1 unit because I can only greater good once. But if you charge every
So
Okay.
you waste
Yeah.
their
if
Overwatch.
you waste the Overwatch.
Yeah.
So if you only charge 1, I can go great. So what would have happened is you go, okay, I'm going to charge Ghost Kill, and I would go, okay, I greater good, and then I still would have killed it.
Yeah.
And then you go, cool. Now I'm going to charge your Ghost Kill again with the troops.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to shoot with anything
Yeah,
else.
no, that's a lesson.
So there's a little tip for you guys at home as well if you're playing combat armies versus Tau. Only charge 1 unit. It's a good little trick.
Yeah.
It makes me have to choose when I'm going to do my greater good as well.
So based on that little tip, do you have any tips for yourself based on how you play?
I just remember my to say rolls.
So yeah.
And to shoot my hammerheads in my chat.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
that might be useful actually.
Yeah.
Could be useful if you remember those things, Mr.
Could
Bang.
be.
I don't think they really did a huge amount.
No, and the thing is, I always play Tau, and it's just this weird new mechanic you've got to remember. And anyway, it could have gone either way.
It could have.
Really, I mean,
It's
if we'd have had
extremely
another
close.
turn, unless I got a really good draw.
Well, I think you almost needed it to end there.
I really did.
Because you really had, you had a Starweaver basically that was
Yeah,
in
and
play.
the only thing I was thinking of doing with the Starweaver was dropping it back, shooting one of the guns into that drone, hoping to kill it, shoot the guns, hoping to plink a wound off your guy, maybe two, charge it back in and try and finish him off.
Because then you would have got the Kingslayer.
And then I would have got the Kingslayer.
Warlord. I think that would have absolutely
and that would have been it.
And
I
then
think
at that point,
but that was going to have to be quite a lucky.
But that was a real Hail Mary. For, and they can do it. I mean, I do rate the Star Weavers.
Yes, it is possible. Well, look, excellently played, sir. Congratulations on your victory.
Thanks, man.
We won't be having you again.
About to be taken out and shot.
And in fact, any of your friends watching this, James, it was, I'm sure it was nice knowing him. He'll never be seen again. That is what happens when you go into the spider's lair and the agents of Vex find you. So until next time, this has been Tabletop Tactics. Thank you very much, James. We will, of course, have him back. And Mr. Bone, well fought. Commiserations. We'll see you all in another report very soon.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.